actually found a faction that has drawn his attention.
We are streaming now.
Cool.
Delightful.
All right, let me get things squared away. I'm still eating a little bit of my breakfast.
Okay.
I will never understand the times you guys have.
So, for him, it's about 11 in the morning. For me, it's about 1 p.m. Leon,
And it's almost 2 for me.
Yeah, Leon, it's about 2. Kevin is the same as me. So we're all clustered around noon, give or take an hour or two.
A few hours. It's 8 p.m. for me, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the rest of the cave is with everything. One of the creatures I couldn't get the correct icon for. Wondering though if I do want to do the early April Fool's thing that I wanted to do this session or not though.
I mean, early April Fools is kind of bullshit. So we're gonna go straight to the undead race that's supposed to be in the Pact Worlds. I'm sorry, I have to open that immediately.
Okay, we got enough time. You can do that super quick. I'm also interested too.
So
Money at the moment. Otherwise, I'd have bought this book too.
Pact World races, of which there are a couple.
Is Pact World Pathfinder or Starfinder?
Starfinder.
Oh, okay.
Pact
Then I don't
Worlds.
need to worry about
It's
it.
the same. It's the same thing. They're both the same world, same universe.
Yeah, but they're different games and
Yeah.
there's a robot, a Strix, and I must have missed it.
How far out into space do you have to be before your wings stop working?
Okay.
Because there's no matter around you to actually, flop.
Depends on if you have flight or magical flight.
Yeah, but I'm talking like if you have wings.
Let's find out.
Oh, I'm disappointed. They chickened out on making them fully undead.
Mm.
Mechanically they are, but their flavor text makes it clear that they're kind of pseudo-undead.
Mm.
Which is
Do they have immunity? Do they have immunity to mind affecting?
No, but in
Not
Starfinder,
interested.
or wait, yeah, they do not. They are medium undead, but do not gain normal undead immunities because that would be kind of broken.
Yeah.
For a PC. So here's their racial. Mechanically, medium undead do not gain normal racial immunities. They have dark vision. They count as both humanoids and undead, whichever is worse for them. They are immune to negative energy damage and gain a +1 racial bonus on saving throws against all of the stuff that undead are immune to. They are living, meaning that they can be magically healed, which is actually convenient for them. They can be resurrected normally, as if they had been alive. They're not quite dead bodies. Still have some of their old racial traits. At character creation, they select one of the following races as their original living form. And they get one of those races, racial traits. So, android, they get the upgrade slot. Human, they get the skill rank, extra skill ranks. Kasatha, they get 4 arms. Lashunta, they get the limited telepathy. Shirin, they get blind sense. Vesk, they get the natural weapons. Yisoki, they get the cheek pouches. A GM can allow a Boroi to choose another humanoid traits along with an appropriate racial trait. When they attempt to disguise himself as a member of the selected race, the disguise check is not modified as a result of disguising himself as a different creature type. So you still have to make the disguise, it's just hard. They take no penalties from energy drain effects, but still die if they accrue negative levels. So mechanically, they're a lot like looking at their yeah, they still have that chicken shit half undeadness, which that's very disappointing. There is a shape-changing aberration that's playable that looks much cooler. And that I'm probably more likely to play. Nothing about their alignment in the slightest. Which, in Starfinder, we've yet to see a non-evil undead statted in Starfinder, but Starfinder is not necessarily one to specify alignment and that kind of thing. I'm just scrolling back up to the top here to look through some of the other player options because there's supposed to be a bunch of new. There's some archetypes, so various so the Star Knights, which are dual Hell Knights, and Knights of Golarion, which are sort of Iomedan Crusader types. Archetypes are different in Starfinder. Divine Champions, who I think are Medium Sage. Divine Champion, they get did you gain a +1 enhancement bonus on saving throws? Yeah, their Divine Champion is basically Paladin features slap-onable too. They get what is effectively Smite Evil. So that's how that's intended to work. The Star Knight has Hell Knight shit. Starfinder Data Jockey, Steward Officer, blah blah blah. So I'm going to be looking through stuff well after we start the game, so don't necessarily fail to do so on my account.
Mom?
Yes.
Add 10 GP to your sheet.
Will do.
You're selling it to the group.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just to keep accounting right.
Yeah, sure.
So just iteration for those who missed that Humam didn't want his heavy steel shield, so he's offering to the group. I gave him the gold equivalent to keep everything equal. So when sell it later, it'll be equivalent to the group. So if anyone else wants anything that if they thought was going to be awesome, but now it didn't turn out really that great, put it up for sale and deal with it.
Shall we start? Or do you guys want to talk more about this book about Pathfinder?
I don't know. I think we're starting now.
Okay, so we were in the cave. We killed some of the troglodytes. we pulled the halfling out of the water. Or I pulled the halfling out of the water. You didn't help at all. And anything else we need to be brought up to speed?
What is that sound?
It's like it's a fucking tic tac or something.
Yeah, that.
Sounds like an oatmeal packet. being shaken.
Basically, well, sweetener, but
I'm getting
It's
the
like
PDF
really
open
shitty
here.
maracas.
How is everyone doing on their daily abilities?
I have no idea.
I used one spell, and I used my judgment. So no judgment for the boss.
So
I think I used my judgment. I can't.
I have, yeah, I used one spell and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm out of panache, but I can regain that as we go.
Those are regeneratable. Dude.
Yeah. So I'm not. I'm just letting people know. I'm not saying we should stop for that. I'm just,
Yeah, it's a good check.
just letting people know to. I won't be doing things that require panache.
But I am out of judgment, which really sucks.
Yeah, that is rough. One of the reasons why I didn't want to play Inquisitor from a low level.
But hey, I like it tough.
Hey, if you're enjoying it, that's the important thing.
Okay, let's head out.
Okay. So I had just rescued the innocent squirrel.
Right.
No.
Wow, that's
yeah.
way before that. That's way before
And
that.
He's recapping.
There
Let
was
him recap.
then there was the thing with the crabs.
Yes.
Hmm.
I killed all 4 of these troglodytes single-handedly.
Yes.
Yep.
Shame.
I-
Sorry, okay?
No, I mean the crabs could be like way higher CR for all I know. I have no idea what the crabs actually were even.
I killed nothing. I just tanked a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's something. So yeah, the crab encounter might have been actually harder from a CR perspective. I don't even.
4 troglodytes is
Okay. 4 CR.
I don't even know how to.
5 actually,
You know. So
I think.
and the
Wing.
crabs, they're pretty rough. I mean, it took a while for a lot of hits, so I imagine with their AC, they might be higher CR. Who knows though?
The sweetener did.
Okay, so to the upper right, it looks like there's more water.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
I don't know how deep the water is. We can like walk through it or what it is.
What was
Yeah.
our objective here? Were we just here to
We're
take?
gonna.
This is a slaughter mission.
Yeah, take
Secure the
right.
cave and
Take them out before our enemies can ally with them.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
it.
and use this cave as a place of refuge.
That makes sense.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is a
that's-
terrible idea. We know that they're coming here.
we should just.
But this
head out.
cave is easy to defend.
That's a cool story.
Says who?
Yeah, cool story, bro.
Messengers know that there's people that live here, and so when there aren't people that live here, they're going to send more people.
We can
Yeah.
home alone them though. We can do set up traps. It'll be awesome.
Yes, but we will not. We can set some traps for them, but we're not going to be here when they're here.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
Roman
just put
force
it
is a
this way:
terrible idea.
if you decide not to use this place as shelter, I'm gonna have to figure out a lot of shit of how some stuff is going to work.
Does
Fine.
the book not give us an option?
Of course it doesn't.
Technically,
Dude, it's the book.
The module says that we use this place as our shelter
Fuck.
because the module has a module has a thing about how we do. I
Battle.
didn't get a lot of sleep. Yeah, the module has a big battle between us and the other
it's
guys.
literally no. It's literally like if you don't have a permanent sort of settlement that is any sort of thing like this. the first third of the second book does not happen.
Well, here's what I would say to that. Consider doing something to ease our fears about people coming this place, and we will consider settling down here. That's the compromise I would propose to you, the universe. Hey, you can be a space pirate
Space pirate?
in Starfinder.
Oh, right, yep.
You could be you could be a space pirate before, but there's a thing called space pirate that you can be now.
You lost me in the beginning there.
Yeah. They call them themes. You have kind of a secondary class in Starfinder. It's really minor, so it doesn't cause problems like you're probably thinking it would. But one of them is now called... It's more like 4 traits that you acquire on a schedule.
That's cool.
And a +1 bonus to 1 ability score. Not +2, +1. Space Pirate is one of the things you can be now.
Cool.
Okay, let's. So what do we see here, Darbo?
Nothing. That's just part of an underground river.
Oh, cool. So let's keep going down south. K4, guys.
Just a thought, and I'm playing devil's advocate here. Let's assume that Centaur didn't know where he was going, except that there were troglodytes in a cave in this forest, and so when he stumbled across us, it was a better idea to attack us instead of find these troglodytes that live somewhere.
I think he had a map.
Did he?
I think he was the one that directed us to the cave, basically.
Yeah, that could be it. I don't remember that part, but I believe that could be it.
Darbo, did we loot everything in K7 and K6?
Yes, you did.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, you did.
It looks like there could be tables, could be boxes. I wanted to double check.
Yeah.
This is
Let's go to
of the loot.
K4.
That's all right. Hang on.
Take your time.
Victor remembers there's a trap in the entryway of this.
Well, I'm actively looking for traps, so here's a perception. Or do you want to just spring it?
Spear trap, and it's where is it? It's along the walls. During the trap, from what you could tell, sounds a gong that is audible.
That's a terrible trap.
And I mean, they already know we're here. They shouted that, back into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Puppy, do you want to join us?
Certainly I'm just was focused on the thing.
Why are you whispering to your microphone?
Because my headset was up because I'd been eating a second ago.
Yep, that's reasonable.
By the way, do we have a curing wand or something?
Probably at this point.
I don't know that we did ever acquire one.
We've acquired a few for healing things. Let me look.
I mean, if you
We
need
have
your
4
lights, I have a few of those, but...
We have some potions.
That's about it.
I'd just like to dump maybe 1 cure light onto Marshmallow.
Sure.
He's down 7, which means he's at about 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
I will mark that off. Okay, Kevin?
Sure.
Potion?
A potion of Cure Light 1, caster level 1.
Alright.
You want another one?
Nah.
We can afford it. We can afford it because I have 7 in my own inventory that I bought as a starting beginning.
There's good chance that quite a bit of it would go to waste, so...
Okay, sure. So next time.
Okay. I condensed the 2 listings, FYI.
Oh, thank you.
That's where the number went up.
So, Darbo, whenever you're ready.
So, do you disarm the trap?
Did it? Do we just notice it, or do you want a perception?
Well, you can perception it. Kevin knows about it because he did it before, and you just fucking
Oh,
nat 20'd it, so you fucking know it's there. It's in the stonework walls.
Anybody got something to disable it with? Because I don't have anything for that.
I'm not really in the mind bullets thing.
So disable device is not my job.
Nope.
Kevin, do you have disable? Okay, can I just throw a really large rock so it springs it?
Only if you allow us to be over here.
Yeah, when we're all far away.
Are you against loud noises or something?
No, he's against it attacking him by accident. We don't know
It's
how
a trap, and we
far
don't.
away.
It's a trap, and we don't know what it is.
It's a spear trap.
Yeah, but we don't know how much reach it does.
I mean, I have spark. Why don't we just set it on fire?
Okay, yeah, just set it on fire.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And I'll acid it as well.
There we go.
I'll acid splash it while you spark it. Is that acceptable, Darbo?
It's acceptable.
Cool. Let's keep going then.
Okay. So, merge.
Reveal
So-
things here because I'm going to need initiative here.
They can.
What?
They could have. They were seeing us while disabling the trap. They're like,
However, we didn't meet their aggro condition. The module said that they would ignore us until we entered the room.
Yeah. See, that's terrible.
What is that?
It should
Well,
never
I'm
happen.
just gonna say that they're like in the fucking corner or some shit until this happens. Which thing? This?
Yeah.
Lizard.
Wizard,
Giant monitor lizard.
I will probably attempt to charm it. No one attack it.
on
Okay.
your turn. Okay, sure.
Well, it looks like I'm going first, so.
Damn you. What did I put this plus 10 initiative in for? If you're just gonna be beaten by a mere plus 6.
I don't actually have charm animal, so I'm going to use calm animals instead, which is...
Are you sure that works against trained animals?
Yeah, there's a similar spell. It soothes and quiets animals, rendering them harmless. There are analogous spells for humanoids that basically make it so that they can't attack.
Sure. It's for protection.
Yeah, and it kind of, or calm emotions does that to humanoids.
Yeah. Wasn't calm emotions just make you immune to emotional
It does that too, but it prevents you from attacking unless attacked.
Oh, cool.
And this is the same way. If you attack them, it'll break the spell, and their AC is not reduced by this, but they won't attack even if they're ordered to. They'll just sit there.
Awesome. Darbo, are you rolling the initiative anytime soon?
Slow the fuck down real quick. I'm having so many things thrown at me at once.
Like what?
Life and death.
Are we going to learn about the Hell Knight orders in this?
First puppy.
All right. I'm going to demand a will save from the monitor lizard.
What's the DC?
14. That 20 would get. Oh. So
It fails.
yeah. So it affects 2d4 hit dice plus caster level. There's no way that that won't cover it, but a bunch of insects near it, little insects near it, are also calm. It soothes and quiets animals, rendering them docile for 1 minute per level. And I shout, after doing that, I shout, "Don't threaten it, and it can't attack you!" So so basically only attack the troglodyte. In fact, I come right out and say that, only attack the troglodyte! Because if you threaten it, it'll break the spell. So long as that does not happen, it is just going to sit there and just sit there and chill, basically.
Cool.
Being a druid is fun.
Does your cat?
My cat, that is a good thing for me not to forget exists. My cat is gonna run up to the troglodyte. Incidentally, both me and the cat are gonna make a fortitude save. Because we are supposed to. We have the same one, so I'm gonna just roll that twice. We both fail. So Kitty is not in a good place.
Ooh, who dropped? That's a Darbo.
The one we needed the most.
Kitty bites for 15. We'll wait for Darbo to get back on. Yeah. By the way, I have to talk cryptically about this in thing, but some of the messages I've been posting in No Context in SFW, the ones I repost from that other website, one of those is mine. And my task for you is to figure out which one.
I forfeit.
It's recent-ish, so you shouldn't have to scroll back way up super far to when I first did that or something. But
What do we get if we get it right?
I will consider what sort of magic item it would be appropriate to reward you with in Belkzen.
My money says 1735.
What's the username?
Brian Worm.
Brainworm Hub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Wow.
That is.
I didn't even read it all. I just read the first line.
God damn it.
Not shitting with you. That is absolutely correct. That is the one that is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Brainworm Hub. That's the weirdest one that I have, I would say. And I posted it on there because I wanted to see how people would react to it, not knowing that it was mine. But yeah, we will consider what your reward will be. My God, you figured it out immediately!
I only read the first line. I need to read the rest now. Yeah, your choice of phrasing is what mostly did that for me.
Yeah.
Nobody says boy in these fucking sites.
No, I'm sure it happens. It's just the sentence structure, I guess.
Yeah, the run-on sentence with 5 clauses. Um, yeah, the slave-owning paladin I posted was mine too, by the way.
Yeah, I figured as
Wow.
much.
The thing we literally talked about.
Where do you think I got the idea?
hmm
Actually, that's not quite true. I had that idea before, but
Of course you did. When you attack with 2 hands with a one-handed weapon, do you add 1.5 of your strength to only damage or attacks as well?
Only damage.
yes.
And why is it phrased like 1 minus a half? Is your strength?
1 dash. It means 1.5.
Yes.
Plus.
It's how it's phrased mathematically.
There we go.
So, my kitty cat, me and him failed our fortitude save against being sickened.
Okay.
But my kitty cat got a 15 anyway to hit the flat-footed troglodyte. Okay, I heard an S sound, so I'm going to assume a hit. That you say it hits. Do I get Leon damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does sickened reduce damage?
No. I don't think so.
6 points. That's factoring in Leon damage.
Weapon damage rolls.
Everything?
-2.
So let's reduce damage.
So second is -2 to damage as well.
Oh, then 4.
4. Smell set. Gonna assume it the 1, 2, 8,
Yes.
3, and here and attack. So here is a taking out my heavy pick while 11 hit their flat foot.
See. Let's see. Nope. Actually, no. Yeah,
Okay,
it
that's my
doesn't
turn.
hit. Lizard is calm. Clintock.
I moved my keyboard all the way over here. That's where he is, so I want there so that I can shoot him in the face. Crit does not confirm, and here have some extra damage. Take 9.
Make a save first to see what kind of damage you deal. You make it.
So 9 from me.
And this is on the troglodyte?
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough to kill it.
Okay. And the critter is still calm.
Right.
So I'm going to approach it non-threateningly. And I'm going to make a wild empathy check to improve. That's the wrong sheet. To improve its attitude. So druid level plus that. So 4. And
Does not killing the lizard make a slow?
I mean, dealing with creatures peacefully normally.
I
results
know.
in-
I'm just being shitty, don't worry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's sort of your normal mode of operation, so...
Yeah, so don't be surprised when I ask the question.
No, but in general, yeah, it's kind of as beating the encounter if you diplomacy your way through.
Yeah.
Something like that.
17 to improve its attitude.
Trick?
I just heard the word trick.
This is
I
the
think
trick.
Okay.
Does the trick? Got it. It took me a second.
So
Mhm.
I give it some pets.
I throw it some food. Like a little piece of meat. Or whatever the lizards eat fruit or something.
Monitor lizards eat meat. Yeah.
Okay. Clear a path for it to like run away to the.
Yeah, certainly we let it leave if that's its inclination. In any case, I've kind of made friends with it, so it's not going to attack us when the spell wears off in 3 minutes.
Cool. Does shooing it away mean being aggressive?
I mean, I'm not going to shoo it away if it lives in here and is used to that.
Yes, but if it lives in here and is used to that, then it's not going to like having 30-something people in here. If
Why
we
not?
actually make that choice.
It currently is dealing with 30-something troglodytes being in here. It's friends with them, so it puts up with that. It's now friends with me, so it'll put up with that.
Don't think that's how that would work.
Plus, it's a
So-
carnivore that I can have live off of my berries. So,
Uh-huh.
all of that...
And somebody is going to eat that fucking thing as soon as they walk in here.
He's a mascot. You don't need the mascot.
All right. You want the treasure here?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
certainly.
Of course.
Scattered around the chamber are the personal possessions of the tribe's members. Much of it is simple jewelry or stone tools. I'm going to need perception checks.
I can roll those.
I can roll those better.
I'm probably not the best, but I'll give it a try.
I have some ability with those.
It's a +8, puppy.
You find dozens of semi-precious stones, altogether worth 250 GP, 6 +1 crossbow bolts, a masterwork dagger.
Wait. Slow down.
Incidentally, Humam, ha 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 ha.
How old are you again, puppy?
Older than you.
Wow. Yeah, that's very showing.
I don't,
Yep, it means he wins by default.
Oh, from the perception check. I was like, what the fuck is... I missed it. Okay. So I have the gems and then some 6 +1 crossbow bolts, was it?
6 +1 crossbow bolts.
Okay.
A masterwork dagger. I'll write the masterwork.
Masterwork dagger. Okay.
Got it. What else, Starbuck, please?
Got the 250 GP worth of gems, 6 +1 crossbow bolts, a masterwork dagger, a suit of masterwork hide armor, and a set of masterwork stonemasonry tools.
Stone masonry. Like for the stone masonry tools, I mean, that seems really specific. Is that things that you use in general, or is it literally just things to be used for stone masonry?
It's things to be used for stonemasonry.
Yeah, it's for,
If any
you know,
of us gets a professional
carving out
crafter,
areas.
It seems like a really specific thing to put in a module. That's why I was curious.
It's how they made this dungeon. Look at all the stairs. Those aren't nature. It's
Actually, they probably are.
I mean in the sense that everything is nature because, you know, human beings evolved naturally and so did troglodytes. It is nature. but
Why do we climb
Okay,
this
but
up
those
every
are
time?
natural slopes based on inclines.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night I
Every
feel
night
my arm and my leg,
Please,
and I
even
think
my
about the men
fingertip.
I've killed.
The comrades have lost.
There's another room here we should go to explore.
Yep, me and Mom have been ready.
The body's ready.
Double check this thing. As you start to walk in, starts to get damp and moist. I'm gonna reveal some stuff here.
Here's a perception for any traps.
Okay, 1 second. So in this
Why am
little
I being
alcove-
shit on?
By who?
By everyone.
That wasn't. That wasn't. What?
I meant people rolling better than me.
Oh, that's just you just suck.
Yeah. Now I'm actually being shit on.
It wouldn't be funny if you thought I was being.
Yeah, it's okay.
You see this area. And you hear, oddly enough, you hear rivets coming from the following area.
Okay.
Ribbit. That's a pretty good sound.
So as you round that corner, I'm gonna need initiative.
Oh shit!
clear them first.
Or we could do double initiative for this round.
In
Double
Shadowrun.
initiative.
Ow!
Holy shit, I go first.
That's and on a roll of 11. That's pretty.
Fuck's wrong with you guys? Come
Yeah.
on.
I am not up for initiative today. Oh god, more frogs. Or more animals, I should say. So I'm guessing like you have standing orders not to attack things that just appear to be animals. Puppy. Or request, I should say, not orders.
I mean,
Can you cast that spell again? Anyway?
sadly, no.
Wow. No.
Yeah,
but we could always try to.
I should have used my charm animal scroll on that one and then saved the calm animals for this one.
I mean, we could try to kill the troglodyte and just like. Do you have a class skill or something that lets you just like
Like a
calm
hand
down
up.
animals?
Life just wild empathy.
Yeah, that
You
takes.
see two. Okay, so you see. To describe this area real quick, and also I need to get this thing's fucking initiative. Oh, it's initiative +0. Cool. Ah!
It's also a chance to go first.
Oh, it's going fucking last. Yeah,
Damn.
you see two giant frogs that are of a vibrant color, with this troglodyte, and they're near a rather nice-looking well, which seems to be where clean, untainted by algae water seems to flow.
True.
Made me want to change my build ever so slightly.
Frogs do?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're gonna shoot the guy in the face. Probably not.
I think it's my turn.
Against flat-footed. Yeah, no, that won't do it.
I will move here and attack. 10 does not hit. Next.
What is? It will not let me select my token.
Oh, and here's a save. Does a 13 make the save? I think the DC was 11. Why are you not attacking?
I am.
Oh, what did you?
A few things to figure out first. What does the fort say for the troglodyte stench, Darby?
About it.
What's the DC for the troglodyte stench?
I know it's not
18.
18. You succeeded.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
that
20
high.
to hit. 20 to hit for 5 damage. No precision or intimidate. Oh, 6 damage with Leon if that applies, but he's like out of the room. I think.
Yeah, I'm in range.
Oh, you're in range. So 6 damage for that.
And why no precision? Oh, no panache.
No panache.
And reload your page.
Yeah,
I think
if you
that's
think
gonna
I'm out of range, you might want to reload.
No, I did. I saw. I just didn't see you.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that was just a.
You are beneath him, is what he's saying.
But I'll reload anyway. Besides, I had a glitch. But yeah, that's my turn. So 6 damage.
What's the intimidate? What do you do with it? Is it like Leon's character in Hell's Rebels?
I have no idea what you're asking.
Why did you roll intimidate?
I said it doesn't apply, so I don't have panache. It's a class feature. If I have 1 point of panache left, I can intimidate as a swift, but I don't have that panache if that doesn't happen.
Oh, cool. So next up is Puppy.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna make a fortitude save. And I'm
Okay.
going to command my kitty cat to run in and flank because flat-footed. He's going to make a fortitude save. He wins, so 23 for 10 points of damage.
Puppy, could you roll knowledge and share for these frogs, please?
I will do that, yes.
I should as well.
Sure.
And what was the knowledge nature for the frogs?
Yeah, froggies.
You know that they are giant poisonous frogs. They are aggressive. They will try to eat you. They are. Let me see here. How big are they compared to you? As you.
Okay. I don't entirely mind killifying them then.
So would you say that as a free action, like kill the frogs or go up?
I mean, what I would say is don't bother holding back on the frogs, and if they live and we can stabilize them safely, because if they're poisonous, we might not be able to touch them safely, then I would probably say maybe throw a stabilize spell on them, and we'll see. But
I do non-lethal anyway, so it should be fine.
yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I have to find a thing. They make this noise.
Oh, fuck.
And yeah, now it's the Troglodyte's turn. He's going to attempt to. Oh, sorry.
I certainly did not hear a noise, or did you link something?
It's a YouTube
Thing.
video.
It's. Oh my god.
Well, he often plays shit, so
Saying text. Alright. So yeah, Troglodyte's going to attempt to hit the kitty.
Why the kitty?
Fucking impenetrable.
Kitty has decent things.
21.
That said, I am pretty sure that hits. Wait, no, that's not him. That's the other one. Yeah, 21 is enough.
Crack.
What's the tit width?
7 points, all right.
Hit with?
Yeah, what's the weapon?
Oh,
Club.
what does it hit with? Okay. I just heard hit with, and I was like,
I'm sorry, I suck at English. Okay.
You only suck at writing English. You talk fine.
no,
Yeah.
it's probably more of a connection issue or my hearing issue than
No,
It's
it's definitely
connection.
a connection thing.
It's
Yeah.
connection. It cuts off the beginning of a sentence.
I heard it too.
Alright. So now, the frog.
I still wasn't answered, but oh well.
Oh,
The club!
Cool. You need to chill, Darvo.
Fucking chill. Let's see here. Alright, so one is going to attempt to bite the kitty. Let me see, what's its fucking number to do? Oh wow, that's fucking abysmal.
Okay.
Assuming misses.
Yeah, that's bad.
Or does worse against Thal. So, okay, those ones are done.
back to top.
Oh shit, okay. Reload and fire on the main guy.
Nice.
Does that confirm?
See.
Against whom?
The troglodyte.
Does.
It does not
Okay.
confirm because there's
It does.
I
a
heard
melee
it
penalty.
Oh, this is,
Oh yeah, you make a good point.
you're taking the -4. That
Alright, well take 9 then.
still might take it down.
Troglodyte probably be taken down by that.
It took damage already, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took.
Yes.
Do you not
I
have
had-
the green bar?
No, most of us don't use that, but I plan on it in the future.
The damage.
Puppy, do you use the green bar?
Yes, on all of the enemies. You just don't see it because you don't have control over them.
I think
Um,
it's a case that you're a significantly better planner when it comes to these things. I just have shit written down on paper because it's easier.
Yeah, I took at least 15 damage that I know of, including what Leon just did. Actually, he hit him first. It took like over 20 damage. It should definitely be dead from what I know about troglodyte.
Okay. So I will hit the froggy.
Hmm?
We'll 5-foot step here and we'll attack. Maybe pick. Does not hit. Move along.
No opportunities for flanking that I can see. It's the reach weapon, so 5 foot and attack.
Alright. That hits.
26 for 7 damage.
What are you attacking
You know
with?
how wimpy these things are?
Yay! I got my panache point back. What?
Doesn't the thing you have to kill be like more than certain DC? A certain hit die?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's something a question I wanted to bring up. It says it has to be at least half hit die, but it doesn't say if you should round or not. Usually you round down, so I'm not sure exactly how that would work. So if I have, so if level 3 would it would, if you round down it's 1, if you round up it's 2, and generally you round down in Pathfinder. So
yes, I would say in Pathfinder you round down. So
No matter what.
that's the standard.
unless it says otherwise, which it very occasionally does.
And this doesn't. So, and since you can't have half a hit die, it makes sense to you are rounding it by effectively regardless.
Yeah.
So, it basically if as long as it has 1 hit die, which I think everything has 1 hit die, it should be fine at this level. Level 4, it'll matter if it's 1 or 2.
Yeah. Which that makes sense.
So I'll mark that off. I won't be using that. That's my just have it 1. So I want to always have at least 1.
Yeah, man, condoms are great.
What? Okay. Yeah, so I don't do the intimidate or anything else. But yeah, moving on.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 guidance. Full attack on Froggy.
Good call.
It's the only call to make.
There's other things you
Crit
can probably
threat.
do.
18 to confirm on the claw.
Confirms.
Alright. That's Leon damage is not multiplied, right?
Right.
Um 11 claw damage.
It probably falls
What?
here, so stop attacking.
Okay. Darby and
Just
Humam
so-
talked at the same time, so Darby, repeat your. Yeah, he will stop
What?
attacking when it dies.
Is it dead, Darbo?
Doubtful. If someone has stabilize, I shout for them to do that.
I have stabilized, so I'll stabilize it.
Thank you.
And if a save needs to be made for touching them, here's a save.
Yeah, I did 26 knowledge nature on that earlier, so I should know.
15 against poison.
You're safe against it.
Cool. So I stabilize it, and that's about it. Let's keep going, guys. Oh, let's loot the place. Here's a perception.
Yeah, I don't think there's more to go.
It's open at the bottom.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. I swear to God, if there's a guy here who's not attacking us, even though there's not a slope.
Oh,
I'm just gonna have.
mind writing off another potion?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're taking care of it, Mom?
Yeah, I'll take care of
Or
it.
at this point, I wonder if Leon curing me,
If you want to, sure.
it would give a couple extra points, and that thing would go away at the end of the day anyway. We're far
You
enough
have
in.
5.
5, alright.
Hey.
Okay.
There's still 2 down, I think.
No, I'm more than that, but
yeah.
That was just to top me off a little. And oh, there's a bunch more of this cave left.
But
Reroll
double.
initiatives.
Could we loot the place first? Okay.
There is a fucking crystal ball with continual flame cast on it.
Oh, is that what that is? That's fucking cool. Alright.
That's a very useful
Oh.
object.
I'm looking down the well. Do I see anything?
That's the crystal ball.
No, that's
that's
the
the
well
well.
with the clear.
So anything besides the ball?
But we'll discuss loot later. Whatever.
Okay.
Hell yeah, 18.
I haven't rolled above 10 in 3 initiatives. That sucks.
Second. I thought that was a typo. Finally, a fucking thing that actually is a challenge. unfortunately,
Jeez.
fucking this thing.
-1 initiative.
Troglodytes have -1 initiative because almost all of them don't have a dex bonus, and fucking they don't do anything to fuck it, whatever. So
Do we
7.
leave the grade 1 out as a little bit more beefy or something, or
Yes.
okay?
Behind them in the chamber, the cave starts to slope down and get very dark.
Would you like to sort?
So there we go.
Darby runs into the same shit that that I do. Not running often enough makes him forget shit.
I will. I will cast a spell, protection from evil, and I will move 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and actually I could end it. Where should I end it? Kevin, if you, yeah, okay, that's my movement. I end my turn.
Yeah,
Leon.
Let's see. If I get to like there, I can see everybody, and I will attempt to take a shot at the one in front of me, which I don't.
Nope, it is a miss.
Poppy, it's your turn.
Alright, if you want to continue, yeah. So, is that difficult terrain, or...
No. The walls, though, and if you end up running into them at high speed, happen.
I missed crucial parts of both of those sentences.
No, the entire floor is not difficult terrain. The walls, though, are, and if you run into them at high speed, the massive amount of bones piled up will fall on you for massive damage.
That's
Okay.
what that is. Okay.
Aren't all walls like difficult terrain? Because it's hard to walk on
These
walls.
ones, they are made of bone!
Oh my god.
So, I'm going to go ahead.
Bones! Okay, go ahead.
like,
You see, that walls are kind of vertical, so it's hard to actually latch onto them
Yeah,
and
but
walk.
for
That's why they're difficult
yeah,
terrain.
but for creatures like who have climb speeds.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna cast Bull Strength on Marshmallow, and I'm gonna have him flank.
but did
Yeah, I accidentally moved my.
I just fucked off for a second there. Like, what the fuck?
So here's
Yeah,
a
sorry.
Fortitude save.
Oh, here's a fortitude save for me as well. I have a +2. I have a
and
+2
for
on
my
that one.
character, so everyone fails.
I think you make. I think the kitty makes it.
No, 11 is not enough. I don't think.
Darbo, could you check the DC for the stench?
It's 15!
Why did you screaming this time?
Fucking my microphone keeps quitting out, and so people can't hear half the shit I'm fucking saying.
But
so
screaming
I'm-
doesn't help that.
Yeah, it actually does.
We're gonna hear half a scream.
So, this is the bite. It hits. This is the claw, or not the claw, but the damage. It's 7.
Did you reduce it by 2?
Yes. 5-foot step. That should be everything.
All right. Flank. If I like with the reach weapon, if I'm attacking like over someone, they like can cover or something from me.
I don't
With
think
the ranged
so.
weapon, no. With the ranged weapon, no. With the ranged weapon, yes.
Is it Leon? You know, you played that before.
What is your question?
Okay, I'm not gonna actually do this. I'm just like, if I'm attacking through the kitty, do I take a penalty to attack?
As a reach, don't. It's not a thing.
Okay, well, then I'll
Go
do
ahead.
that, and we'll be double flanking then. That's pretty cool to know. I just assumed there was something like that.
I'm pretty sure there isn't.
13, I'm guessing doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay, moving on.
Make a save, Kevin.
Yeah, fail the save
You
is
fail.
even lower. So -2 and everything. Okay, moving on.
Okay, so fucking the big one, whose name is Handis, it either, is going to. Oh, wow! Finally, something that can actually fucking hit worthwhile. The troglodyte in front of you is going to rage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
And yeah, is going to attack with a +1 Warhammer. I don't know why I said that explicitly.
Against.
Kitty!
That does not hit me.
And then it's going to follow it up with a bite. Misses.
Yep, misses.
But I'd suck. And other one.
I will attack, since apparently charging in full territory, nobody cares about me. Everybody just goes against the kitty.
Kitty is much scarier.
Yeah.
Does the 16 hit him?
18 does hit.
17 actually, but I'm well. So 4 damage. It's 5 if Leon applies.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have a d6 because I'm flanking.
Roll that too.
So 9 damage.
Stuff, good stuff. Clintock.
I'm going to reload and observe the overall progress of this fight. Yes.
Very nice.
Okay, and you're saying you're not firing?
I have a -4 anyway.
Oh, okay.
That's it for me.
Alright.
Five-foot step. Guidance.
Oh, thank you.
Kitty is going to full attack. Creature across from him. Bite. Claw. Claw. Confirm.
Okay. Except the last, is the last confirm? Okay, the last does not confirm. The last 2 hits do hit, though.
Okay, so... So this is the damage from both of them combined.
Okay. Good amount
Oh,
of
and
damage.
because I hit with both claws, I get another,
Or something.
hitting with both claws gets the break. So it takes another 6.
Okay. Bloodied.
Finish him.
All right. My luck.
Okay, everything's at -2. Crit threat does a 23 confirm.
Probably does, since it's
Imagine it
actually
does.
25.
So it's 8, 9, 12 damage.
Okay. That's pretty impressive.
And if he's still up, it'll be a 15 on the intimidate with the -2. Oh wait, those damage rolls are -2. So that includes the crit. So that would be a -4 on that. So that would be 8 damage. I'm
All right.
assuming that.
Let me see here. What's the freaking? Okay, so 17. Let's see. This thing's wisdom. 4 hit die.
That's 15 on the intimidate.
Yeah, so hit on the dot. So you intimidate her.
Just 8 damage, and then they're demoralized.
What does that do? Does it reduce to hit?
It gives you a -2 on basically everything.
Yes, it's similar to Shaken, I think.
Hmm.
It's literally
Yeah,
shaken.
it
Demoralized is
it
shaken.
it is literally Shaken. Yeah. I had for some reason, but yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Kitty. Miss. It's don't hit either. Troglodytes. $16 hit the kitty.
It does not.
Feels bad, man. Gonna try. Crit threat does an 18 confirm.
Yes.
Heavy pike, bitch. Hell yeah, 6 + 5, so that's 21, and then another d6.
And another point from me.
Ah, great. So 23.
That should probably do it.
Yay! First blood for me. And like the whole fucking dungeon. And I will 5-foot step right here. That is my turn.
Okay. Yes, the battle is going very well, and I commend you all for doing as good as you have. Proceeds to continue looking at them menacingly.
Delightful. Puppy, it's your turn.
I order Kitty to flank. I take a 5-foot step, and so it gives +1. So bite, claw, confirm. Do I confirm against the troglodyte?
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be delightful. So 1d6 for the dice for thing. 5d4 because of the rake damage, and then 5 points, no, 4 points of Leon damage, and let's see, 3 times 4 is 12. 32 damage versus this troglodyte.
He turns into red tinted Cool Whip.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
Kevin, it's your turn, but we're not gonna use the initiative turn for some reason, so don't worry.
Oh, 5 foot back, single attack on the remaining troglodyte. 10 doesn't hit, so no.
This person's dead, so the other troglodyte's still here. 5 foot step going to attempt to attack your character himself, puppy.
Okay. I'm much more hittable, and that works.
Take
Ow,
2 damage.
You're
because
poo face.
troglodytes. Fuck this. With yeah, God, I fucking hate this entire encounter.
Move here so I can
Alright.
flank it next turn.
Will do. I will 5 foot step over here and attack it. 10 does not hit, and my turn. Leon, it's your turn. Maybe get back so we can start attacking it.
I suppose.
How gracious.
Next.
So,
1 second.
I give him the flank order, which he's going to take a 5 foot step there, and no guidance because actually nothing to stop me from 5 foot stepping here and giving him guidance. So bite, claw, claw. So 1d6 plus 1d4 plus Leon damage plus damage. 16 points.
Okay, that is enough.
So he just takes creature in his mouth, fucking shakes it while scratching out one claw, and then tosses it to the side.
Sounds about right.
So for treasure,
I'll be right back.
I assume
so
he's
Kev,
switching
you ready with the
computers.
treasure?
Sure. So from the last room, it was crystal ball with continual flame. Is there anything else?
Nothing else in that room. Here though,
Yeah, I'm back.
you get Handis's +1 warhammer,
Dibs.
5 javelins, and a wolf fang necklace worth 100 GP, as well as a potion of aid and 2 potions of cure light wounds.
Is a wolf fang necklace a magic item? Or is that just a necklace made
I
of
think, I think, I
pretty.
think it gives.
Okay.
Yeah.
And worth 100 GP.
Right.
There's also let's see, quarterstaff, 4 thunderstones, gems, and a scroll case.
Okay, gotta slow down a bit there. I got up to the potions and the necklace. Or anything? What can you repeat after that?
There is a masterwork quarterstaff,
Okay.
4 thunderstones,
How many thunderstones?
I think I heard 4.
4.
Okay.
God, I'm so deeply fucking disappointed by this undead race.
2 onyx gems,
Now you know how your parents feel.
I'm gonna
no,
have to,
that's mean.
I'm gonna have to make a real Undead Starfinder race.
I had an idea to maybe run an undead campaign at some point.
That's a worthwhile. I've considered doing that. In fact, I was going to for a while do the
So
vampire game.
quick detraction for. I'm just gonna fucking type the rest of this stuff since things.
Yeah,
seem
copy
to be
paste it
bullshit.
from the PDF that you're
That's-
reading
I-
from.
I think easier on everybody's for that.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, it's like I had a backstory planned for an undead I was gonna do, and this race's lore contradicts the fuck out of it. They don't even live forever. They die of old age.
It's really easy to get an undead playable character. Just be an alchemist, get the change alignment discovery, become a vampire, and drink the potion. Bada bing, bada boom.
However, becoming a vampire will cause you not to want to drink the potion.
Have
Yep.
the potion contingency or something, whatever.
It doesn't quite work that way. Though, that is totally an option for, I've been presenting that
Have
as
a
an
companion
option for
that's
dealing with
have a companion that's gonna force you to drink it.
Anyway, so next is I'm gonna need everyone to roll perception in this room.
And spellcraft on the scrolls.
Darbo, I would like to, just before here, if I look down the well, do I see anything?
But it's just
Here's my
clean
home.
water.
Well, most people hide stuff in the well, so you know.
Is Timmy down there?
This is where I could have put my fucking April Fool's joke, and now I can't.
Well, I mean, in fairness, okay, here's the thing.
Is April Fool's even a real holiday?
Saturday is much closer to April Fool's, and I'll be running Belkson then, so I might do
Hold on,
something.
I thought I had Saturday.
Yeah, he has
You
said
may
it.
have Saturday. Please don't do an
If-
April Fool's joke. I don't trust you with that power.
He's definitely gonna
I
make a
didn't
full
have one planned, but also if you want Belkson for that day, it's yours. I'll take Wednesday.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to do some text RP, so I would like to run the next Belkson sooner rather than later, though we'll have to see about Torsiv.
Yeah. Well, he already said he can't make Saturday, so.
So let's do the one. I think he likes Belkson. He likes the combat stuff. So
I'm sure that's the case. So.
That's right.
well, yeah.
He can't make it Saturday anyway.
Yeah. So which
Right.
one do we want him to miss?
The Saturday game, since he's not invested into it.
Leon's game, he doesn't seem. He seems just distracted when we play that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I will
Like
take
he's
Saturday
trying to
then.
have fun, but he's not.
Like he's even mentioned. I think he has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, he jumped in too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's mostly the case.
So there are 3 scrolls that we have that we don't know what they are.
I will do spellcraft.
Okay.
We can do it later if you want. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, now it's okay. By the way, character notices some goodies amongst the bones because you rolled high enough, and that spellcraft check is enough. I will write down what each of the scrolls are.
Kevin, I added a battle axe to the sheet, and I took 5 GP.
You know, I don't even know how I would April Fool's my game. There's a lot of fucking with you in it anyway.
Yeah. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be
that's
different
true.
now, would it?
I mean,
I
everything.
had some
reason,
great
but-
plans. I had some great fucking plans. Like, I had a full thing listed that would make a great surprise and would have you all either sighing and laughing or either literally going, "Oh shit, holy shit, wait!"
I think it's almost better to do that. Like if you once you prepare us for it, it kind of ruins the effect. So either don't tell us and do it for April Fools, or don't tell us and just do it for just because.
Mm-hmm.
And also for Leon's game, what you would do is set up something that like obviously seems like a trap, but isn't a trap. So like have a bunch of empty rooms with nothing in it, where shadowy corners, and we're all like on edge the whole time, but nothing ever happens.
Aren't you
I
trying to make us
considered-
do a sphere of annihilation? Just make us do it.
I actually considered having you guys come across a salt caravan that was just a salt caravan.
Oh God, that would fuck us up.
Actually, that would go pretty easily because I would detect evil on it and figure
yeah.
out that was true.
Okay, so Thalgoing, you find the following RP channel, of which I almost posted in.
By the way, guess what 2 abilities 2nd edition paladins are apparently not going to have? Here's a hint, they both have
No.
evil in their names.
Really? That's
Are you shitting me?
That was loud.
It's not chilling.
I am not. It's possible that the forum poster who claimed to have seen the sheet at a convention was shitting you. And shitting me.
Ah!
I know.
What's the I
Smite and detect.
okay? Is it,
What? Okay, the detect is okay, but smite? Come on.
It might be that they've modularized a lot of the abilities and stuff, so it might be that they no longer get those things as standard, but can get them.
Yeah,
Detect-
as long as it's a
making-
good like
Yeah,
thing to
making
get.
Detect Evil one of the class feats is actually a very reasonable thing for them to do.
Is it?
Yeah, I would say so. So that instead of it, you could choose to take an extra mercy or any number of things that are equal in value. Smite is the one that I'm both more skeptical and more upset about. Because to me, that's the quintessential paladin ability, and you're just not a paladin without it.
I always thought the two went together really well. So
Yeah, they
without
do.
having either, it seems weird.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, I think that Smite, I think that Detect is a very useful ability. Making it a class feat is not completely unreasonable. I mean, the rest of the Paladin does basically function without it.
Yeah, it just seems like detect is a prequel to Smite because that's how you verify.
Yes, though it's not a it's something you could take out, but Smite to me seems so fundamental to the Paladin's ethos. That's what, like, Smite Evil, that's one of their abilities, but that's also the fundamental nature of what they do.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of along the lines of having them required to be lawful good.
Yeah, like, which people were petitioning them to change, and I got into
Which is
many.
Stupid.
I mean, it's not that I'm dogmatic about paladins being lawful good, it's just that you cannot be simultaneously... You cannot be honorable and affixed to a code and also openly benevolent and fighting for the innocent without being lawful good. Like, if you are being a paladin in accordance with the paladin code that exists in the book, you are lawful good, even if you try to make a neutral good or lawful neutral paladin, it wouldn't work.
Yeah. It's really dumb.
I mean, if you made their motivations really esoteric, you could maybe get a paladin to be lawful neutral. Maybe. But also not really. Like, there's sort of a... I think I've not seen or played any Mass Effect anything. Doesn't Mass Effect have a lawful neutral-ish, honorable warrior girl who you can bang and...
I have no idea.
follows a specific code where...
Probably.
According to someone who was making a video about the alignment, she's a good example of a lawful neutral character, because even though she follows a code which is more or less inherently good, she's not. She follows the code dogmatically, even when doing the right thing would contradict it. So, like, when the code says that her daughter is a wrongdoer, and she has to bring her daughter in, rather than letting her go, which would be a good thing to do because the daughter doesn't deserve it, she tries to kill herself because that wouldn't violate the code.
Thank you for spoiling all of Mass Effect.
And
Oh, come on.
I don't remember anything like. Oh, then again, I haven't played the first game. I remember something like that in the second game.
It's a
I'm reminded of is the Canary from fucking Dragon Age.
I know for a fact that the girl I'm talking about in Mass Effect is blue.
Oh,
So it might be the character in 2 then, because there's something about that fucking
Code of,
I know that
yeah, the Code of the Justicar, I want to say it is.
it is the character that I was thinking of then, because she has to bring in her daughter because she's a type of genetic thing with their race. Because the thing is, the Asari, which that's what their race is, they reproduce in a funky way. They're psychics, and they're all female, but they can bang
isn't that the only way to reproduce?
any male of any species, and it will either pop out another Asari or a male of the original host species. And the thing is, though, is they can pure breed. They create an Asari with even stronger psychic powers. That during the psychic shit that happens when they have sex with another member of a different species, it kills that person. It's Ardak Yakshi.
So, from Pact Worlds, there's a theme that is you are a dragon weeaboo, and the capstone ability at level 18, you have a deep understanding of a dragon's motivations, natural prowess, ancient cultures, blah blah blah. Up to twice per day, you can spend 10 minutes catalog. So you have taken on a dragon's love of material possessions. Up to twice per day, you can spend 10 minutes cataloging and examining your wealth, such as inquiring into your bank account or polishing your most expensive weapon to recover 1 resolve point. A resolve point is there's panache, there's grit, there's arcane pools. In
Inspiration.
Starfinder, everyone has a pool of resolve.
So basically stamina.
No, stamina is something completely the hell else.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shall we get back to the game?
Yeah.
Alright, so you found everything. I wrote down everything down there. So,
Does anybody prepare spells instead of spontaneously casting them?
I am preparer of the spells.
I don't
Okay, so you can have the Pearl of Power.
I'm a big fan of pearls in general, so I'd like the pearl just to have it.
I think I'd have a little bit more use for it. What level is it?
It's first level.
First level, yeah.
All right, I'll add that to my sheet. I dibs it.
Okay.
'Cause that-
Yeah. I'll dibs it for you. Basically, what we've been doing is if the first person to call dibs can just have it for now. If
Yeah.
there's a conflict, it's resolved after that.
I mean, is there another prepared caster? Because spontaneous casters can't use pearls of power. They have their own
Correct. I don't. Inquisitors are. Who are you?
thing. He's spontaneous.
Yeah, I'm spontaneous.
And Leon is. I don't know everyone's class.
Mesmerist or spontaneous?
Spontaneous.
And then Torsiv
So-
is a I know. I'm the only non-caster. I know that.
Torsiv is not a caster. Alchemists cannot use pearls of
He
power.
needs
Right.
he needs a vial of something.
Boro beads is for alchemists. Okay, yeah, you're the only one that can use it, so you get it by default.
No, that's monks. More beads is for something else.
Boro beads is specifically for alchemists. I played an alchemist. It's Boro beads.
No, alchemists have like this fucking vial that they put another extract
He
into.
played an alchemist, bro.
It's a fucking.
I'm playing investigator, dude.
In any case, the Pearl of Power is mine because I can use it. And that means, in theory, I can do something like Calm or Charm Animal a second time in a day.
Next time you prepare.
Yeah. I'm not gonna... I don't care... I love the frogs because I love all animals. And I want what's best for the frogs. but I also don't care about them quite as much as I care about the extreme likelihood that something better is going to come along to use that for later. So,
Well, that's you just recharging that extract instead of having another slot that you can put another extract into.
Right, it's the exact same thing as the Pearl of Power.
No, the Pearl of... You can prepare any spell in the Pearl of Power and then cast it any
that
time.
is specifically wrong.
Yes. Boral Beats and Pearl of Power are 100% identical, except one works for an alchemist, one works for other prepared casters.
Alchemists are not casters.
Right. Well, so prepared casters and alchemists, whatever you want to call it, it's a really stupid semantic argument in my opinion.
Yeah, they should just have it all be the one item. Like, having two different items for spontaneous and prepared casters is dumb.
No, I'm saying for alchemists and wizards, like it's the same cause, it's the same thing, just have it be the same.
Yeah.
There's no real reason to have it be.
Yeah,
separate.
it's the reason they cited for second edition. The reason why they're making Alchemist's core on top of the 11 normal core classes is they said because making Alchemist's core, witches nearly made it in, for instance, but by having it be alchemists, they can build that into the game from the ground up. Build
That's fair.
alchemy as a concept into the game and make it robust and make it extensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the one they went with.
I went through some of the what I call it, FAQs or otherwise. It sounded like there was a lot of contention when they were creating the alchemist as far as what it should be considered. Is it magic? Is it not magic? There was not a consensus on that. So getting it from the beginning is probably a good thing.
Yeah, because that'll allow them to make alchemy and crafting of alchemy and alcheminess all robust and all well supported by the system.
So hey, what's K11?
Some kind of stairs.
Yep.
Starts getting real dark down that way. Do you start going down that way?
Am I good at dark?
Sure.
I'm gonna check how good I am at dark.
I'm really good at dark.
My sheet doesn't say.
We have continual flame. Don't worry about
I
it.
have an ion torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Still
Yeah, we have that.
going to check whether or not my race has dark vision.
No, I've got low light.
I'm a dwarf, so you know.
1 second here. While you guys figure that all out, I
Have
need
the
to send a
hell out
message.
of dark vision, yeah.
How about
God,
your
my
kitty?
fucking throat.
Kitty I am going to guess does not. I'll check.
Probably has low light vision. Like
Yeah,
all
low
cats
light,
do.
low light vision and scent. He's a kitty cat. He can see in low light, but in the dark, my little kitty relies on like physical light, like photons, to see. He's not quite as magical as I am. And I'm scratching his head, like just right behind the ears in the perfect spot, and he's purring his little mouth out.
He has his tongue slightly out in the blep position and drooling.
Aww.
He starts doing that thing cats do, where they rub their cheek on you. He starts doing that to me, and I kind of nuzzle him back.
Okay. Do I even have? I'm not sure if I even have low light.
Walk down that way.
Once
It's the only way to go. Yes.
yeah, we're gonna do that. It's just a matter of getting our shit together.
No, I have normal sight. Okay.
We have
yeah.
a torch.
That's why I picked the iron torches. I'm vulnerable. So, if you want me to stand back and have a dark vision person scout, I will do that.
Yep.
Depending on what people. I am.
No, if you're worried about being like found out, don't worry about it. We've already been found out.
Yeah.
Who's in the
In
front?
general, though, if we were trying to stealth.
I'm in the front and
I
I'm
am
looking
not
for
in the
that.
front.
So yeah.
I suck at finding traps.
I will peek from back where I am.
19 wins. As far as what we have rolled.
All right, so roll some more things here real quick. Let me stop pulling that up and actually pull up the thing of. Okay. All right. So that completely beats that. So you're about here. Bad news. Any
So
more?
You guys need to start rethinking when you're gonna tell us that there's bad news and when you're gonna tell us the bad news, so that they come in subsequent instead of just waiting for a year.
Well, he's reading the details of it as it happens, so.
Read the details first.
Managed to get attacks on you because you're flat-footed and they stealthed well enough.
Oh shit. Those things look like amoebas or something.
Yeah,
Who are they going against?
looks like one to each.
This would be Flatfoot, I'm guessing.
Yeah, against Flatfoot.
My Flatfoot AC is 19.
Hit. So 2 damage. Humam, you take 4. And
Do
these
they-
things get in private because throwing a bunch of numbers out on the screen would probably make you suspicious.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Okay. And for me, it's an 18 to the hit.
once upon a time there was a
They get to attempt to grapple
oh shit.
because of grab.
Flatfoot CMD is low. Either one of those.
They make it-
Either
Yep.
one of those will get my Flatfoot.
Any of those would grab me as well.
So they've managed to grapple onto you. I will mark that. Initiatives.
Shit rolls today.
By the way, has it been 3 minutes since the last combat?
I think so.
Okay.
4 initiative rolls, all under 10 for this game.
Algoic, are you going to attempt to break out of the grapple, or do you have a light weapon that you can stab these things with?
I'd just attack it with my one-handed weapon, right?
Penalty.
But the penalty is cancelled out by it being grappled as well.
Yeah, creatures grappling each other, unless the monsters kind of works differently. Monsters that grab often work such that this isn't the case. But it's normally by default, creatures grappling each other are both fine, and some other third person is the one who would be screwed, who would get to attack better.
So I'll attack the one attached to me. 18 against Flatfoot.
Okay. That hits.
If that hits,
Damage.
take a 12.
Also, they are not flat-footed because they've acted in a surprise round.
Was that a surprise round or a ready action?
That was a surprise round. You
same
still
thing.
hit anyway.
Cool.
You hit anyway because they've got low as fuck AC.
Okay.
Anyway. That's your turn?
That is my turn.
So, Guidance on Kitty. I want to be here. I want Kitty go there, and he's gonna attack. 22. If that hits, I'm gonna. So it does.
Yes.
This gives me 9, factoring in Leon damage.
Yep.
Add another point for me.
It 10 would be 9 plus 1.
Okay. And let's see, that's the one that Thalgoic attacked, so you get Dark Mantle juices all over you.
I see. That's my turn.
Their turn. Here. So, since it's grabbed, it can constrict. This is a swift? No, it's... Yeah, so it can't do that as a swift. Alright.
Shouldn't it maintain the grapple first?
And
That will,
Your base CMD is 10.
yeah, my actual CMD. I'm still flat-footed, so that would be 14 still, but that would not. See.
okay, so you are no longer grappled.
Good to know.
It can't fucking do a thing, so it's going to cast Darkness.
Trying to maintain a grapple as a standard action.
To fucking try to fly away then. It's going to fly up to the cave ceiling.
Did we figure out what these are?
Yeah, what do we roll?
Knowledge Dungeoneering.
Oh, I have that. 19 plus 4, 23.
So these are Dark Mantles.
Interesting.
What are they all about?
Let me see here. So, let's see here. Let's see. As this creature falls from the cavern roof, it opens like a hideous octopus, its thin hook-lined tentacles connected by a fleshy web. It's like a fucking cave octopus that looks like a stalactite.
Yeah.
I know what it looks like because I'm looking at it. I'm more interested in what it does and what it does not.
Also, if the thing moved out of its square, Uma would have gotten an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Roll
So
it.
here's my own attack. 17.
If it's my turn now, how far up is it?
It's let me check the detail on the cave walls. It doesn't talk any. Okay, never mind. No, never mind. Yeah, it doesn't fucking talk anything about. I'm gonna say that's 20
GM
feet
it.
up. To that. Fucking hell. So yeah, 1 second. Let me get things. Fucking too many cooks. Cooks.
Are troglodytes medium or small?
Medium.
Medium.
Oh, but dwarves are medium
It's-
as well. They're just like small mediums, right?
That hits you deal 10 damage.
Something like that.
I mean, here's the thing. It's about 15 feet wide, so it might be safe to assume it's about 15 feet tall.
You kind of skipped Kevin, so
Skipped the fuck out of Kevin, not just kind of.
Oh yeah, I was asking what the height of the rooms. Basically, I have a
20.
roof up
it's
there.
20 feet. It's 20 feet.
Okay, I did not hear that. I will drop my weapon and take out my crossbow. And that will be +9 for 1d6.
What are you using? Oh, small, right?
Yeah.
I forgot we're all fucking tiny.
Mighty 2 damage on the thing with Leon's damage added.
Yep.
Best I can do.
So these
Fair.
things are on the ceiling?
One's dead.
And that's
one's on
still
the
alive
ceiling.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's not in combat for the sake of my ability to hit things, because he's using a reach weapon.
I use your crossbow.
Oh, yeah, that works. That's even better.
Nice.
6 and another 3 is 9. 9 is the number of the day.
Not bad at all.
Ooh. Fucking good crit.
Yep.
Enough damage that from all the hits from the hit it took before that kills it.
Awesome. GG's all around.
My 2 points may or may not have helped.
May or may not.
You fucking hit it with the crossbow bolt and it kind of deflates and fartsies its way down to the floor below.
Speaking of floors, Darby, 2 questions. So here's the question: do you expect us to level up during this session?
No.
At the end
It's
of
after the
session.
cave.
Okay. So given that, I would request a break since we're at the end of the floor, and I'm kind of.
That's a good point.
Something to think about first.
Yeah.
Winding tunnel leads down until it abruptly ends in a wide pit descending 40 feet to the lower dungeon. Rungs have been carved into the sides of the pit, allowing creatures to climb up and down as easily as they might a ladder. The troglodytes also use this tunnel as a method of execution, sacrificing the unworthy to the stones themselves. Prisoners are sent down the tunnel, blindfolded, with their hands
Well, we
bound.
wouldn't know
and
that,
either
so.
details would look like it, and roll down to the pit at the end, or else fall prey to the beasts who dwell in the ceiling 20 feet overhead. Wow, I actually guessed it was 20 feet. And I didn't even...
No, it's default 20 feet. You didn't get shit, okay?
I'm under the impression that you've
Can
read
you at
that
least-
before, and so gone with it.
I did not. Fucking-
I
did
will
not
give
catch
you
that
one.
detail.
I will give you one street cred, and that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna be away then. I'll be back in 10.
Right. Yep, back in 10.
Probably well before.
Back in
10.
10.
Alright, I need more coffee. And I need to check my email.
Hello? Alright. Corporate agent is a theme. That's fun. Well, it's not fun. Gladiator one is cool. Then I just heard something. Okay. It's good to know, Humam. I don't actually hate you, by the way. Now, with you powerless to make it awkward with a response, I'll say that. I don't actually hate you. I like you. You just can be annoying sometimes. As for the Gladiator, it's in Starfinder. I mentioned how every character has sort of that secondary class that's like a theme, or that is called a theme. It's like a loadout of 4 traits that come at a schedule at 1st, 6th, 12th, and 18th level. So that at 1st level, you get what's called theme knowledge, no matter who you are. And it reduces DCs according to... It reduces DCs for knowledge checks about your theme, so that you can make more of those checks untrained and are generally much better at succeeding on them. In any case, it has... And then for the Gladiator, Darby's about to show up here.
I'm back.
Just looking through the Starfinder book, there's a Gladiator theme, which is cool and which I kind of look forward to trying out. There's a corporate agent theme. They at 6th level they get an ability called networking. Roboticist. The cultist theme is an interesting one.
Yeah, I think they're trying to make it more about easier for new players.
Okay. One thing though, if I did run an undead game, I'd have to try and find some other templates and stuff to use, so that way not everyone is just a vampire. People would have a lot of choices.
You would use the race maker. You can make a full-on, not fucking around, actual undead. And Humam, you still make your own theme with your roleplay decisions, but now more of those decisions have mechanical meaning than did before. So if you want to be a gladiator, you get cool shit that... I mean, I mean, I guess someone could say, well... It's not the same as you think.
On this list, so I get no features.
Yeah, well, firstly, there is a generic one that's called themeless, which is very like basically the none of the others quite fit what I'm going for thing. But I mean, for the gladiator one, you get shit like you can intimidate people easier. The fact that you're well known can have meaningful effects. There's the icon one is another good one. You're a celebrity, and at higher levels, you can get to the point where wherever you are in however much time, if you're in a major settlement, in however much time you can, you will have a fan. Like, you can locate a fan of yours in a shortish amount of time, and they will do certain favors for you. Which, I mean, the GM could adjudicate that, but it's always nice to have that ability on paper so that the GM can be persuaded, so that you can just do that and you don't have to convince the GM to let you. Is there a Lone Wolf Edgy Kid one? The core rulebook had the Outlaw, who is more like a thief, pickpocket, burglar one. Not so much about being alone, more about being edgy. There's a mercenary one. I know that. There's a space pirate. I mean, there's not one that's specifically suited to being a lone wolf, because it's a game you play with a party. So,
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, like, this is a game you play with a party, so they're going to be hesitant to release very many options. Pathfinder only has a few options that reward you for doing solo-ish things, because you're not meant to play it solo. It might happen it might be that there will someday be a Starfinder option that is like that. I doubt it will be a theme. Yeah. Yeah, and Starfinder has this thing where there's really cool races. Like, so many things are races. Like, I unlocked the ability recently in Starfinder Society, the organized play, to play as a fucking walrus. It's a sentient walrus, and it's not called a walrus, but it's a fucking walrus. And I get to do that. And if it's not, I only had to unlock that because it was Society. If you're just playing a home game, you can just be a fucking walrus. You can be like one of the. There's the. Is Kevin here?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everyone is here. Break time is over. Ooh, pleasure domes.
Oh god.
In the sun, because the sun is quite inhabited. There's naturally enough a Cathedral of Sarenrae there. In fact, there's probably not just the one.
That makes sense.
How do they, like, how do you inhabit the sun?
Magic bubbles. Giant magic protection bubbles.
I guess that makes sense. Then another question is, why? Like, why even, like, that seems just
well,
it's a resort location.
You might be a fire elemental, for one thing. That is a thing that can happen. You might be a but you might be a worshipper of Sarenrae. Is another big one. And I mean, if it's inhabitable, why not? It's living space. You can go there, and you're in the fucking sun. How many people can get to say they live in the fucking sun? Hundreds of thousands, probably, but still not that fucking many. Not compared to those dumbasses on fucking Castroval. Any asshole can live on fucking Castroval.
Waiting for the anti-magic space whale to fly by.
They nearly let you play as space whales. Their actual reasoning that they gave for why they didn't was because gigantic creatures like that can't go into dungeons, which would be irritating for parties that included them.
Yep.
Give them the constrict property.
There are several who are large. That's one thing where Pathfinder is very, very skittish about having PC races being sizes besides medium and small. Starfinder, you can be large. They're fine. A lot of that has to do, I think, with the fact that size just has fewer mechanical implications. The only inherent mechanical difference between a large creature and a medium one is that they still physically take up more grid squares. But they don't have automatic stat changes.
That's interesting.
So,
Anyways, Humam
let's
did...
walk down into the dark
yeah,
hallway.
I was going to say, Humam's request is reasonable. So I have dark vision. My kitty is, there. Neither me nor my kitty really need heals.
To move you at this point.
So I'd probably give the torch to someone who's staying in the back so that the front edge of the torch is like near where the front people are, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're not really keeping track of it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
yeah. If you don't have dynamic lighting, which costs money, then it's just much easier to not bother. To just assume that there's adequate lighting if a lot of people have light and a lot of people have torches.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so we're going down through K11.
Yeah.
So let me make sure everything is on the correct layer.
You know, it is absolutely magical the way Darby's microphone stays green. Makes no sense whatsoever.
Alright, so let me pull you all to where you need to be. You are all here. And before you move,
I make a perceptions.
Please do so.
And my kitty's also sniffing, just because that's what you do.
Okay.
So he makes a perceptions, and he can smell things. He can. Troglodytes are actually really easy to smell. I think it does actually say so mechanically. So.
Well, yeah, they have a smell.
I'm sure if you're using survival, you get a bonus or something.
Yeah, and no, detecting them is easier for creatures with scent. It's like wicked easy. I think it might even be so bad that they almost can't
Hey
stealth.
guys, guess what you managed to see because of your perception?
A troglodyte.
The rest of the room?
Hey guys, guess what?
Oh god, what?
Oh.
That would be down here.
A cube? Not the cube.
Not the babies!
But see, here's the thing. It's not green. So we're okay.
I'll have you fight an ebony gelatinous cube.
I actually hope I go last, or not least after people who are smart, because I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but I don't care. The one time I want to go last.
Actually, let me see this shit.
Its initiative is like -4, -5.
So that's what makes an ebony gelatinous cube so bullshit and different. No. Curious though.
Wisdom is the applicable stat there, Mylock. Knowledge Dungeoneering is the other applicable stat there. Which isn't a stat, it's a skill, but that's
Let
what's
me
applicable.
roll this shit here.
But I mean, you have to know what the thing is to know that just walking up into attack it might not be the best idea.
Agreed.
12 wisdom, so not super great, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, general knowledge says do something
It's-
different with
It's
oozes.
clearly made of gelatin.
Can I say something? The fact that a gelatinous orb also exists makes me DM horny thinking about possibilities.
Yeah, I
Ew,
don't know
it's
that that's any
tiny!
different.
DM horny.
I don't know.
you know nothing, Nothing.
Fucking third party, I can't use that. Oh, yeah, it's a gelatinous cube. Fucking... what's the methane comment about?
Kevin whispered nothing, but it sounded like methane.
Oh, Thalgwick, you go first. You know that gelatinous... Their big thing is that they're an anesthetizing slime. They can anything that hits it has to fucking or not hit, but is hit by it. If anything's hit by it, it has to save or be paralyzed. They're hard to see because they're transparent. They can engulf things. They're acidic, though this acid does not harm metal or stone. And have ooze traits. Makes me want to pee blood.
What makes you want to pee blood? I heard a K sound.
Yeah.
Oh!
That didn't make sense either.
No, he said that joke, I think.
Oh, okay.
You deal 10 damage. And is that the end of your turn, Bone Axe? I'm assuming it is. Okay, Mylock! Alright, let's see. It can't be intimidated, so it doesn't matter. You do hit it and deal some damage, though. Hit. 17.
Starts climbing the ladder.
Yeah.
Does not have regen or fast healing.
Pappy McGinty was killed by a slime. I don't touch those.
Seeing you climb. Let's switch over to good old.
So, the gelatinous cube is the job of creatures who can attack it without touching it directly. So, now I go this way,
Sure.
and I go here, and I give you guidance. Is this anything to be concerned about?
It's just a statue.
Okay.
As far as you know.
Here, seeing more of the room, I'm gonna redo that movement. To be to there.
Yep.
And a ready to action to attack anything that comes into the room that we don't expect.
Well, I mean, no one's taken damage from this thing yet, so let's wait.
All right, let's see here. Da, 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 da. That's a good idea. Read its stuff. So, as per its rules, it's going to move through your spaces. I'm going to need either attacks of opportunity or reflex saves as it does. Those who don't make the reflex saves will engulfed.
All right. Is it not? And it can do that to 2 people in a round?
Half. Also, it's one or the other. You can't do both.
That's a reflex save. On my part.
I would choose to hit. If I get a hit, I wasn't sure if I was included in that, but if I get a hit,
It can
Right.
either come toward me and Humam or go to you.
but if it would provoke if it was leaving my space and not withdrawing.
So, alright, so you reflex instead. So both of you make it. So, do you choose to be pushed to the end of its movement, or do you get pushed to the side?
I want to be... I don't want to be toward the statue, because if that would restrict my movement, I kind of want to go vaguely toward my kitty.
Okay.
So, however many that would be, so...
Thing here. Alright, I'm checking the ability here. How far can this thing move? 15 feet, okay.
So my 17 for.
That's where it goes. Right here. There would be right here from it. And it's well, can it make 2 moves?
Which... I guess I would have wanted to go... Oh well.
Alright. That's all it does. Dalgwick. Music on, I've been neglecting that.
I wonder if there is such a thing.
Damage, nice. No DR.
Did you note my AOO, Darby?
Oh yes. Let me see here. 3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, the precision I'm don't think goes through, but you know, that's up to you to parse out. And that probably missed. Oh, it's a cube. I don't know what's in the
26 damage.
What is it?
Clintock.
All right, we're gonna climb down and shoot it because now it's far enough away. Probably not.
Oh, that hits it.
Is it? All right.
AC is pitiful.
Yeah, it hits and deals
Okay.
damage.
So take 2 piercing damage. Doesn't have DR against that.
Nope.
Thought slimes had some type of DR.
Do, but not this one.
I don't think it's specifically precision. I'm gonna check.
Alright. So I will 5-foot step here. And Kitty will move there. And
Oh, it is precision damage.
we provide moral support. You actually
So-
can.
Nice. It's pretty damn pitiful. So it's going to attempt to engulf. I'm gonna roll. I lock.
Okay.
Orp. I need you to roll a reflex save or a attack of opportunity.
That one by attack.
This is hammer.
Because it moved out of his threatened square.
Because you made the attack of opportunity, well, it's Humam, it's got abysmal AC. Don't worry. So, because you, did not, do save, my lock, and instead opted for the attack of opportunity, it engulfs you, and I'm going to need a fortitude save.
I will use my Charmed Life, which will add 3 points. 16 enough?
No.
Yeah.
You are paralyzed for rounds.
Good God.
And you are subject to acid damage. Start holding your breath as it is a liquid.
Okay.
Quick. One, but it's like fucking pointless. Pointless, so you deal your damage. Too good. Mylock, you are paralyzed.
Do I get no save? It just happens.
Just happens.
Okay. Okay, that's it for me.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna double check the thing though. Okay. All right, so Clintock, your turn.
Fuck. I wish I had something
May I
actually
suggest
useful.
delaying so that I can give you guidance?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
I walk over here, boop you with a guidance.
Okay, reload and fire. Take one.
Right. Person is paralyzed. Let's see here. Okay. Let me see here. Closest person. X. It's going to attempt to engulf you. Do you reflex or do you attempt to attack? You two are engulfed, and I'm going to count your fortitudes for this. Does that count as a poison? I don't think. Fail as well. Or paralyzed for 12 rounds. 4 points acid damage.
Okay, this is getting kind of serious. We need to shut that thing the fuck down.
Get a 20 plus fort save is pretty high for this thing. It's basically a save or die. Or you can't.
And also, that acid damage goes to you as well, Mylock.
I'll take an additional 4.
Oh.
I'm below half.
It's just the enemy type. It's slow and, you know, you can outthink it pretty easily, but if you get cornered by it, you're kind of fucked.
In a way, it's just sort of bad luck of party composition. We don't have as many ways of dealing with it. So, like, I'm one of our best...
Magic missiles. Yeah, it just does a thing, and honestly, that's fair, because people who have a really good fortitude save can just tank the damn thing. With acid resistance, don't give a shit. Things that don't breathe can hang out inside of it and not give a shit. Everyone was a ranged character. Everyone could just waylay into it from the top of the cavern.
Okay, let's just keep going.
Yep.
Goic, you're paralyzed. Mylock, you're paralyzed.
We did technically switch order last turn when
We did, so he needs to go first.
Okay.
Go first.
Well, I'm going to move over here and use Magic Fang. And Kitty is going to charge. So that's 5 plus 2 for the charge, plus 1 for the Magic Fang.
Does this have a if skin contact equals burn deal?
It actually does not. You can touch it with natural attacks and not take damage.
Oh, that's nice. Fuck, go over here and try to shoot it. Actually, goes a bit too far. Nope,
That
probably
actually
not.
probably does hit.
Whatever, take
Actually.
one.
Looking almost dead. You guys have put a good amount of damage into it.
It doesn't feel that way.
Okay.
Now, let me check a thing here. It's going to double move. So, is your kitty going to take an attack of opportunity or reflex?
He's going to... Yeah, he's gonna reflex because he knows... You said it was almost dead. Do I feel like I really might kill it with the attack of opportunity?
A low roll, you will not. With a good roll, you will.
That's damage
Reflex.
roll. Okay. Yeah, a pretty low reflex succeeded earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. God damn it!
Well,
That's what Mom rolled. Exactly 8.
Into it, and it's coming for you. Are you going to reflex, or are you going to try to beat it with your first
TPK on that fucking cube.
fuck no, this isn't a TPK. I'm going up that ladder if he fails.
It can move all
Oh.
that distance?
Yeah, he's double moving.
Okay. Reflex save.
Move speed. That's not enough. You get engulfed too.
Do we get fortitude saves, or does it just automatically get to
Yeah.
paralyze us?
Yeah, you get fortitude saves. Roll them.
Kitty?
Paralyzed.
He actually might have a TPK.
17 rounds of paralysis.
Paralyzed.
It's in the way of the ladder, so
It is.
you can't just retreat. You have to shoot at it and try to kill
Well,
it.
there's this and there's that. And I'm guessing I don't see this.
Damage.
At least have the decency to make a fighting retreat and shoot at it.
It's
You
acid
act like
damage.
I have the ability to reload and move.
Oh, good lord, this is funny.
Yeah.
Seriously, I want to. Can you tell us what the DC is on that fort save? Just because
At
it
this
sounds-
exact moment, I'm happy not
20.
I'm happy not continuing the campaign and just letting it be a TPK. Like, I won't feel that way in 20 minutes, but
Yeah, I like the campaign and I like the character. I want to continue that. But if we die, we'll figure it out.
20 and to reload.
okay. So, how much
Let's see
damage?
here.
We took 2?
Yeah, you took 2.
Okay.
It's gonna be able to get you anyway. You might as well stay where you are, reload and shoot.
Well, he reloaded already, so he can now shoot.
Yeah, that was on a move too.
I would say stay
Say
where you are.
poison, bone axe. It just says paralysis.
I mean, you might as well stay where you are. It can get you where you are.
So
with
why
a move.
aren't we rolling?
Why isn't something happening? Yeah.
I think it's your turn.
Checking thing.
Oh, it's turn.
Move diagonal, which fucked up its movement, so... A move and shoot?
Oh, if it's my turn again? Yeah, I'm moving and shooting.
Okay.
To there. 21. Take 8.
Guess what? I could give you a better reward, but you just saved the fucking party.
There we go.
You actually have to dig us out. We're all paralyzed.
I think it maybe dissolves or something.
Basically, you shoot it, and its membrane can't take any more tearing, as it's been leaking everywhere, and it just kind of fartsies apart and just
There I am.
it leaks out everywhere, and everyone's released.
Okay.
Okay, I will use my unbreakable.
Congratulations, Clintock. You have successfully stopped a TPK.
Yeah.
Oh man, this turned fucking this. I was happy with either result.
That was an inch away from a TPK.
Yeah, I don't know how it was supposed to not be. Like I get, like, most parties would be better equipped to deal with it than we are, is what it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say that right now. Yes, but the other thing could have been that you could have just kind of been dicks, and if you realized it was there before things, like what I would have done if we could have made a quick consensus was I would have climbed back up, since gelatinous cubes I do not think have a climb speed, and I would just started dropping rocks on it, since it mostly would have just tried to glorp towards the wall and try to climb up the rungs. But
We would have.
it was a diagonal with that one, so
Yeah, actually.
I've been accounting.
We could have done
I-
that.
I was
just
trying
started
to lean us that way without saying anything.
Why did you had no reason not to say anything?
Or we fucking start slapping people around for roleplay. I'm just gonna say fucking sometimes it's best to just be blatant, even if it kind of yes, I calculated that last one perfectly actually, and I've been accounting for the diagonal movements every time it's moved.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked out well.
All
But
right.
there's no more of those in this fucking cave. But yeah, you could have climbed up and just dropped rocks on it. It's a fucking ooze. It'll just go after prey relentlessly. So if you trap it in a corner where it just can absorb damage, which there's no way you can miss it.
Okay.
It's just a fucking damage sponge enemy. There's nothing else you could do but just deal damage to it until it drops. You could have just stayed up there and just chucked rocks at it. So yeah.
I'm fine-ish with where HP is concerned. I'm basically I'm nearly out of spells.
Is there anything down there?
Well, it's L1.
So things are down here.
Probably.
Let me read the description. This vast chamber seems more finished than the upper chambers. Walls of smooth masonry stones intersect a mirror-like marble floor. A statue of a twisting insectile form stands in the center of the large chamber, as if a beetle-like god were flowing like water. Reliefs along alcoves to the east and west depict rough-hewn reptilian forms gathered around a steep pyramid. Rough purple gems have been wedged into the reliefs, forming starburst patterns. The southern wall has partially collapsed, cracking the floor and blocking what was once the only hall leading out of the room behind tons of stone and rubble.
Okay.
Treasure. There are 16 gems in the walls, each worth 10 GP. All that remains of glittering mosaics that once depicted many precious moments of Zyomorn life. There's a few undigested remains from a Last Wall Crusader a month ago. Sink in, since we have 2 campaigns to take place around that area. Yeah, I actually only recently found out this area is actually right next to Last Wall.
Yeah, it is.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking, so you find, It is to the west.
So-
Because fucking you need to be immersed, and it can be cool sometimes.
Still, I mean, once his turn came along, him not suggesting that was not role playing. That was him just randomly deciding not to do a useful thing.
I was climbing the ladder.
Let's just fucking not worry about it, because in the end we all survived because things worked out perfectly. Now shit with those things.
I mean,
Anyway,
as it turned out, Leon RP'd the most honestly because there was no fucking way we could honestly deal with that thing. Like that was 90% chance we would have been TPK'd. There's a very slim chance of what actually happened, and we get irked out of victory. So,
but still, way to do it, and you didn't do it, you still survived anyway, which I feel is a fair victory in my book. It's a good touchy-feely moment. Here, take your endless decanter of hot chocolate.
Is this a doorway or something?
I have more
What
to
is
describe.
this way?
That's the buried pathway.
Okay.
Yeah, to the south is the buried pathway, which you cannot go through. I will reveal a little bit more once I clear the turn order. I have treasure to give out to, because again, this thing ate a Last Wall Crusader. Fat loot. But not a loot in the shape of a fat lady. Hey? Oh shit, I nearly dumped over my fucking coffee. This stuff's black gold. I ain't fucking getting rid of that. So what you find is a masterwork longsword. Symbol of Iomedae worth 100 GP. A breastplate emblazoned with a bronze angel.
I was not ready.
Hey?
Masterwork Longsword, Holy Symbol of Iomedae.
Symbol of Iomedae worth 100 GP. A breastplate emblazoned with a bronze angel. Potions of bull strength.
How many? Potions?
Yep, 2 potions.
Two.
2 potions of bull strength.
Might be a good idea for those to be. I don't know. Humam would probably do best with those.
116 or 160 GP worth of gems from the walls.
Got that.
I wouldn't know it, but fucking the troglodytes had a name for this gelatinous cube.
Of course they did.
They often do have names for the monsters.
Quartz that feeds.
Quartz that feeds?
And you notice
Yeah.
that feeds, and what's really eerie, it's kept the chamber really clean.
That makes sense.
Little Roomba.
And actually, I would like one of those 2 potions of bull strength, because I'm currently otherwise out of spells and do not have a way to buff my kitty, which could easily leave me with a position where I have nothing to do. So,
Sure.
I do want one of them. I think Darby said there were 2.
Yes, there were 2.
Was there some previous ones? I don't remember. It doesn't look like it. I guess that's wrong.
Alright, so a room to the west and a room to the east. Which one would you want to look at?
I guess we'll do perception checks to see which one we notice.
Okay.
So, left room, right room. Oh my god.
Looks like right to me.
Looks like where you will wind up noticing both of them.
the two doors, which oh shit, the S stands for secret. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There should be a
Well,
DC.
Yeah, I think this is a DM map.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not used to taking keys off of things, but anyway, so yeah, you notice both. You're just like, oh hey, those hidden doors are ajar, and do you have your kitty sniff out this one first, the left one?
Why not?
We're gonna spend a moment here and make sure that this doesn't exist anymore.
That's fair.
Second. What? Oh, the D8s are healing? Okay.
Yeah, that's a bug god statue, which if we're going to move in here, or even if we aren't, that probably shouldn't.
That gets me
Standing.
to 3 under, so I'm good for now. Hold on, thanks for that.
Okay. So when your kitty sniffs out the door, reports back that bones and stagnant air.
So I heard bones and stagnant air, is what McKitty reports back.
Does your kitty have the ability? Like, can you talk to your cat? Like a
No,
familiar?
not just automatically. I could cast that spell, but I'm not going to for this
Right.
purpose.
Maybe like body language, like
Yeah, so never mind.
danger.
There's not really a reason to have him sniff like that.
yeah.
So, perception for traps.
Is there a trick or something that could be, like dogs will be able to do bomb sniffing and have like lay down means there's a bomb or whatever?
There
and,
might
yeah.
be, but I've not taught him it.
Mm-hmm.
So you crack open the door, and you see notice that there are 3 skeletons, and as soon as you open the door, they start to move.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and do the initiative order.
Give me a second. You notice that these skeletons are small. All right. So you know that these are skeletons. You'll need a knowledge nature to know what species they were, though.
I can do that.
Do they look like troglodytes?
No, he said that they were small.
They're
Wow.
small and oddly humanoid, but they have very big eyes. Okay, Singing Flock, you know that these are Darrow skeletons.
Oh,
I
those
have
things.
no idea what the fuck that is. Cool.
Let me check a thing here. Second. Checking the thing. Okay, so. All right. Basic things. They got DR bludgeoning. That's literally it. They're undead. What else do you want me to say? The specific sinews that are still stuck to their tattered bones. The fucking potential... Me make you fight furries in a campaign. Enter, I need a fortitude save. Okay, fucking use the air is doing things to you. You notice there's
this thing has
vents
been
in the
sealed
walls.
for a while.
And you notice there's vents in the walls, and you hear a hiss from the vents.
Oh. Guys, just let them come out here. If the air in there hurts you.
You make it so you are unaffected.
Okay.
That does hit touch. Yeah, that does hit flat-footed touch. I'm just naturally this fucking quiet when fucking no one else is really talking. I'm reading. I'm understanding. I don't have a fucking response to everything you say. Okay, okay. I'll put on some music. Kick-ass music. Is your turn, puppy.
Alright, well. Move yay. Guidance on kitty cat. And actually move this way. Guidance on kitty cat. And ready in action to bite the one that comes up.
Okay.
Yeah, charges.
It is bitted.
The fuck is an Achilles?
It's a weapon, I don't penetrate his DR. Yes, I do, because bites are bludgeoning.
Wait,
I do 5 damage.
bites are bludgeoning?
Lights are all of the things.
Yeah, though actually only 4 because a point of that is Leon damage, which wouldn't be applicable, so.
This one moves, you get attacks of
How did
opportunity.
he pass through the wall?
Good point. Okay, so he's going to move here. His buddy's going to move here.
Bonax because the stare is mind affecting.
And precision.
Yes, this is Witcher music, because fucking I've been playing The Witcher 3 and enjoying the ever-loving shit out of it.
I don't think Undead.
I think they do. Well, we already had that discussion, so. I'm going to. Well, I've got a cure light. I guess I can do, but I can't get close enough. So, does anybody need healing?
I mean, me and the kitty both could use some. Kitty is the melee
Okay.
attacker, so prioritize him.
All right, 5 foot and pop the cat for 4.
Okay.
Also, it doesn't say that it's mind affecting damage. It just says it increases the damage as precision.
Okay, then it would take an additional point then.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Mylock? Yeah, now it's your turn, Mylock. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't really have a place to go. I will hold my turn in case Humam gets out of the way. Just take your turn, Humam, and I'll go after you.
Let's see, versus a 14, that will unfortunately not hit. I do not think. Nope, it won't.
Okay, and I'll, for my turn, I will move to there. I'm not sure. Can you threaten around a corner?
-4 for around the corner.
Okay, so then if you threaten around a corner, then the skeleton will get attacked. How about at -4? Yeah, fair point. Never mind.
Oh?
Okay. So 22 to hit for 11 damage.
Bludgeoning.
What's their DR level?
It's 5 bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's what I figured it'd be flat 5. So it's a slashing. It should be, so it gets rid of some of it.
+1.
Yeah. So it's total of 6 damage after DR.
Okay, and with Puppy's damage dealt before, this one's not looking too good. Speaking of Puppy.
Yeah, I can guidance and bite, claw.
Okay.
Bite. Does that hit?
Not hit.
Claw. Alright. That's the end.
Darrow skeletons, the 2 in the back, skeletons will, the 2 in the back will hold, and the 1 in front take the 5-foot step that he's suggesting.
You want to sustain to 5 foot step? That'd let it get to all of us. Okay.
Is there a weather warning somewhere?
We're alerted.
I got that shit turned
It's got a
off.
5 foot step. Let's see here. We got 5 people. So Puppy, he's going to attempt to hit you with the Atlas.
Which me? Flock or Marshmallow? Either one. Okay.
Sounds like Flock.
And to move in is going to attempt to attack Humam around the corner.
It's a -4.
17, I'm assuming, does not hit. So it's gonna move up.
Yeah, I see that. I think I'm going to 5 foot there and do another thing, which will be my last thing. Take 9, kitty.
Alright,
Did you heal?
Yeah.
Okay. That gets him all the way up.
Sorry, it's muted. Humam's before me. Can you not hear me?
We can hear you.
It's Humam's turn. Oh, he's delaying now? Okay. No, fuck. Why are you delaying after my delay? It's just...
Keep delaying, Kevin.
Move action to shorten grip and then attack.
that confirms, by the way.
Awesome. So that will be a nice 10, 14 damage, so 9 after reduction.
Crack.
Awesome. That's your turn.
Okay. Go down quick. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move around. So 1, 2, 3, and guidance, and then the kitty is gonna wait until after the skeleton moves so we can full attack.
Wilton's turn. 5 foot step.
Okay.
See who it attacks. It's going to attack you proper, Puppy.
Right.
Would the attacks that they delayed go off before he attacks?
No. And that doesn't hit.
Okay. Ten going to attempt to attack Kitty around the corner.
Okay. I would like to do my full attack as soon as that one's turn ends, since they should technically have 2 separate turns.
Okay. Alright.
Bite,
Hits.
claw, claw. Okay.
Miss.
So, bite damage, claw damage.
So 10 damage. This one is not looking too good.
Okay.
Head. Good. Oh yeah, you got the hammer. Nice. So that 12 damage ka-chunks this fucker.
Awesome.
Okay. Snort the dust off your hammer. Talk.
That's a drug. You may have just acquired an addiction.
Not warp dust. It doesn't exist in this setting. It only exists in my setting. Fucking, you're not addicted to snorting bone dust. There's no addictive properties in it. Unless you're clearly psychotic, which you're not, because we're not
disagree.
using that system. Ooh!
Leon.
Yes. I was looking up drugs. There's nothing I can really do except, like, stand somewhere safer. Because I'm out of spell shit.
Alright. If you're gonna hold turn, then my lock.
Okay, I will move action, change grip, single attack this guy, and I will use a quick action to double my precision damage if I hit. Damn it, 12 probably doesn't hit.
See, that does not hit.
Wah-wah.
But you have a hammer, I can poke fun at you being completely dwarf-like, and like the dwarf in Vermintide. I just need you to call everyone Dwari and Uzungi in the dwarven language. Fucking merry tales as you're crushing in people's skulls.
Okay,
Blood and vengeance, crush them all!
So, guidance, and I'm gonna wait for the thing to move up.
Hey. Need some goddamn psychological relief too, motherfucker! he's going to fucking try to attack the fucking. Let me roll because this skeleton's gonna move in. Attack the kitty.
Okay.
Complete
No.
miss. Clintock.
I get my turn. So, bite, claw, claw. So, claw damage, bite damage.
Well, that's enough. It's destroyed.
Okay.
Fucking.
Darbo,
goddamn
see my
silly
note.
shit. And I will. Fucking music here. Let me check the notes. Howden is a drug.
I found something quickly.
Don't care. So yeah,
However, you've cut out.
send him the link. He's interested. Funny, they have a brazier in here, but fucking
Closest thing I could find so quickly.
oh, so they're fucking okay, let's see. So you see that there's some fancy stuff. So I'm gonna need perception checks looking into this room here. See that there's an actually really good looking shield next to the forge. The forge is not hot enough to dissipate the gas, unfortunately. Do any of you bring a torch in?
So that's kind of a question that affects the answer.
Right. Somebody had a torch, but there was combat. There are ion torches and other things that produce light.
Ion torches are entirely different than torches.
Right.
Time for the gas to clear, or do you just go in?
We wait for the gas to clear.
Yeah, if it's damaging in there, I wouldn't feel the need to go in.
Okay. So the gas gets cleared, and you go in. So inside is yeah, inside, well, not nasty. Let's see. You avoided the non-lethal damage from it. So what that gas was, it's gas that powers the forge, and it's accumulated even though it's a small leak, since this thing's been closed for 100 years. It not only deals non-lethal damage to you if you fail to save, but it also makes you fatigued if you fail to save. But yeah, so yeah, the The forge has a set of masterwork smithing tools and a set of masterwork mining tools next to it. You find a +1 shield next to the forge.
Cool.
Nice.
This forge, if you decide to move people into the cave, wink wink nudge nudge, the forge can be repaired and used.
Neat.
Yeah, we have to solve the gas problem first, though, don't we?
Well, it
It's
was really
simple
didn't capture
repair.
A long time. So it's
So,
just increased ventilation.
Okay, Humam, assuming that you spellcraft it and stuff, it's just a +1 light steel shield. Steel. So, that's all the treasure in that room. Check out the next door.
Yeah. Will this be the last encounter in the dungeon?
No.
Okay. I'm getting a little fatigued, but if other people want to go on.
50-50. I could do one more
Like if there's
we,
one or two
decide to.
more before the dungeon ends and we level up, then I want to do that. If there's a bunch more, then I would like to stop.
Agreed.
There's just roleplay stuff, and then there's 2 more encounters.
You want to save it?
If there's enough for a session, then let's stop.
There's not enough for another session.
Okay.
And I'm given it might be a couple weeks before I get back to this. I'd like to.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah, you make a good point.
I want to get the most. Because I do enjoy each of our games in different ways, and so I do want to get the most.
Yeah.
Okay, so, in here, I need to know, what languages does everyone speak?
I think just kind of.
Common, Gnome, Sylvan, Dwarven.
Common, Sylvan, Goblin.
Zaklo?
Not Aklo, no.
Does anyone have, linguistics?
I am trained in it, yes.
I don't have points in it.
So you can roll to decipher, what's, going on then in here.
Alright. I'm not good at linguistics, I just took one. It might be better if I ate another because my mod is lower.
I'll say that, alright, yeah, I'll say that 10 is enough. So,
Sure.
the Darrows recorded their history, lavishly colored by drug addiction and insanity, upon the walls here. The story describes their descent from the Darklands, vaguely, and their cowering from the sun. And it explains kind of how they opened a door farther into the dungeon long ago before the troglodytes were here, and to pray to the feet of something you believe you as the excavator.
So they're writing about something they refer to as the excavator?
And it reads roughly as grandmother, in seeking the excavator, turned her eyes to the stone, and to the steel, and finally to woe.
Okay, well, that's quite cryptic, and I wonder if it means a single damn thing. So I kind of want to just move on.
Okay, so next, gotta get rid of the fucking initiative. You see a kind of open area here. Let's see, the Howling Breach. A tunnel opens into a long, irregular cavern running north to south. Streaks of purple crystal run along one wall. To the east, the room descends down to a steep angle to a tunnel. A low, ethereal moan rises from the cold depths, and a barricade built of masonry blocks the crudely quarried chunks of stone partially block the wide, low tunnel to the south.
Does anyone else hear ominous moaning? That's not really a normal. It's not really a normal sound. I don't think. I'll roll knowledge nature to see if I know of a nature thing that makes that sound.
So, at this particular point, I'm going to take a moment and just kind of implant a thing in all of you.
Do we know about this?
I need a little more information.
I don't... It's a standard action, so, like, as we're walking.
Like, what?
I know what he's doing,
think-
and it's not bad for us or anything.
I think you would know about it, but I don't know how
Mesmerists
to...
are supposed to be flavored devious, so the buffs... I imagine it does not explicitly say that... The idea is that you don't know that they're doing shit. So it might be that you don't automatically know about the buffs that they give you.
That's entirely possible.
That's pretty funny. Actually.
Okay.
But for mechanical purposes, each one of you gets what is basically evasion once, except that it applies to any save.
Right.
Is it the first time we save against something, or is it like when we can choose to use it?
I think it's the first time you
Okay.
do it, but I'm going to read it.
Yeah, but either way, it's potentially useful, but only against like damaging effect.
Yeah, effectively. It's a case that it sounds like we're going against some weird shit, and I'm kind of out of spells, so doing this for you guys is probably the best thing I can do.
Good friend. I mean, so like,
All right.
Or other things that are.
Avoid damage from magic and unusual attacks.
Sounds good.
Saving throw against an attack or spell. Read as per evasion, blah blah.
Sounds good to me. Let's go,
Okay.
chaps.
So, what way do you go or explore?
So ominous moaning was coming from the left?
Way.
Yeah, you're a spirit, kind of. Go talk to it.
So, with
I'm-
your
I'm not
sorry to
that kind of spirit. I'm a nature spirit. That kind of spirit is not nature at all, and it just I just don't think it would like me.
Okay, so with the dungeoneering, does anyone have knowledge nature
I
Yeah.
have
or knowledge
nature.
geography?
I rolled knowledge.
Roll nature and geography.
Shit tons of nature.
Nature.
24
I
nature.
have geography as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So geography.
Those moans were air pressure changes. This passage here leads into the Darklands.
Oh.
We definitely can't live here.
Though that if you need to, you can collapse off the tunnel.
For those in and out of character who do not know what the Darklands are, can you get an explanation?
Okay, so the Darklands are like the Underdark. Deeper than where the dwarves have tunneled, are lands that are basically incredibly dark. Almost everything has dark vision and relies on that instead of traditional light sources. There's like glowing fungus and other things. Barely anything is actually lit by fire, for the most part. Alien-ish creatures. Other nasty surprises, but there are some at least agreeable races, which can be reasoned with.
Maybe we could find someone to trade with.
Yeah, scary shit you generally don't find your way out of.
But maybe they're friendly.
Let's see.
Do we see anyone like just looking down the hallway and down the cave?
I'm gonna roll a percentile. If it rolls adequately, then you know what? That's adequate. A glowing stone flicked down the hallway, and someone speaks. Do any of you know Undercommon?
Nope.
No.
You hear a pleasant female voice actually saying, basically kind of saying something a little melodically, and it's waiting for an answer.
Wait. Oh, come on, man.
Well, as you try to hit it, it's going to change it's or not hit it, but hit the stone wall. It's going to let me check the thing here. Fuck, they don't, do they give full fucking stats for this character? I need to make sure that fucking let's see here. I think that's a different thing. That's, wait. Seas. Are you kidding me? They don't fucking include that. Alright, cool. I'm just going to say that because this character is what it is, they'd know. And so, try and call out in Draconic next. Do any of you know that?
Nope.
No, I will respond in common with 27 diplomacy. Excuse me, miss. We mean you no harm. Would you mind talking with us and explaining this area in more detail?
He responds, "Oh, new inhabitants of this cavern. I assume that you have taken it over from the troglodytes."
We are attempting to do so, yes.
Good, do you have gold? More gold than those fools?
We don't have much, but why do you ask?
A trader!
That's wonderful. We have not seen many in our travels. What kind of wares do you sell?
Just scroll down a bit. She's going to reply, I have a variety of things. Come, let's see what we can do. She explains that thanks that she actually has an extensive stock. Let's see, what is it? Provides fair trading opportunities, hides her wealth in a concealed bag of holding, blah blah blah. Can trade copper and silver for gold, or even for slender gold trade bars. And sell as if it were a village market. Offering anything worth up to 500 GP and buying up to 500 GP worth of goods each week.
Holy shit, Kevin, let's sell everything.
Exactly. Everything that's marked sell, we will sell off now. And just mark that as to gold.
So glad I just fucking threw this in now rather than waiting. Really bad. I need to be back. You do your gold and other things.
Yep.
5,720.
How you doing, puppy?
Reading the book.
Okay.
So we sell various goods. including our other gems and baubles, would 14,000 be under the cap?
2,500 a
it's a-
week.
2,500 a week. Okay. So that will. Okay, so we'll just change 2,500 of gems just for the convenience of it. And then 2,500. I misheard. So we do have some gold to spend. Anyone have any items of immediate necessity they'd like to ask about?
For under 500, I can't really think of much.
Fuck. Can you just get me like 300 and quote materials so I can make a gun when I level up?
Oh, that's a good point. Everyone should probably, who uses a weapon, should get materials for a masterwork weapon, masterwork transformation.
That's just not. I mean, that's not worthwhile for
Why?
me.
I mean, everyone who mainly uses a weapon, obviously not for you, but everyone who uses a weapon like it's a primary means. So, Humam and me certainly.
He's got a plus something, so
Oh yeah, so it's just me. Okay, so I would like that. The limit, the maximum is 500 GP.
I think so.
I think there's an item that's 1,000. Plume of Panache is 1,000. Okay. Okay, fine. I was getting excited. We found the kitty in with the hat from Secret Mana who happens to walk around random places.
Yeah, basically.
No, what I was asking, we have a caster. Puppy can cast Masterwork Transformation, but we need the materials to do so. So, I just want the 300 GP just to enchant the thing. So, just the material components. I don't think. I mean, you need a town of some sort to get those materials. That's all I was asking. So that's the main thing. That's enough for me. I can't think of anything else really that would be super duper useful. Potions. I want to cure light wounds.
Yeah, it would be useful, but I think it's overcost, isn't it?
750.
Could we get like a half charge wand of cure light wounds?
That's Darby's call.
Okay.
Oh, you've got 7 wands of Cure Light Wounds on you.
And if not wands, then potions. We'll buy potions because healing is an issue. So that would be my thing. I think anyone else have anything that they're interested in?
Like I said, like 300 worth of materials.
Similarly, just crafting supplies, basically.
Let me
Yeah.
set my headphones
Okay.
back on, and then I'll be ready. Okay.
Cool.
So the things we've come up with are, I would like 300 GP in the material components needed for Masterwork Transformation.
Okay.
Leon wanted, similarly wanted about the same for crafting a weapon, I believe.
Yep.
And then we were interested in either the cap is 500 GP. That was mentioned. I'm not sure who said that.
Let me see. Bring almost anything worth up to 500 GP and buying up to 2,500 GP worth of goods each week.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So we're looking for healing supplies, so either a half-charged wand or healing potions, whichever you think is they would have.
They got plenty. They got a wand.
Okay, if you let us buy that, either half-charged or full-charged, whatever, we would buy that as well. So whatever wand they have, that would be one of the major things we purchased. Other than that, I can't think of anything much. So how many charges would be on that wand?
Darby?
How many charges it has?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say full.
Okay. I'll mark 750 off the group. Okay.
Okay.
And then wand. And that's worth 375. But for us, it's 750. So we pay for it. Okay. And then minus another 600 for Leon's and I, and I'm marking that off of our individual.
Yeah, just throw it on the sheet, and I'll deal with it when the time comes.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And so we have some more gold to work with. If that makes a difference, as opposed to having just a sort of non-mechanical goods. Anyone else want to go for anything under 500?
I can't really think of anything.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, most of the major stuff.
Wait, when she approaches, you notice she's a Snurf Neblin.
No idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
It's like a dark gnome.
Cousin, let's go bowling.
If anyone wants cracked Dusty Rose Frozen Ion Stone for initiative checks, they could get that.
Let's
One
probably.
second.
Yeah. Let's discuss the financial later and proceed.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
We got more than I could have hoped for out of that.
Yeah, I want to keep Puppy alive as long as we can, but you know.
Let's go. Thank you for that, Darby. That was more than I expected.
What about me alive?
You're fading, so
Yeah.
out of character. So doing shopping RP is not the best idea. But yeah, we would ask you just to know anything else about this place. Darby?
I think he AFK'd.
Yeah, he went away.
Okay. So that's good. No. And then
Sorry, just had to deal with some bullshit laundry stuff.
understandable.
Okay, so what else do you do here?
Mom wants to know about the dangers of the area.
Okay, I'm assuming you ask her.
Yes.
So she explains that there's like another critter in this area. Doesn't know she asks you if you found the leader of the troglodytes.
We did find one that was.
Yeah, there was
more
one that
difficult
was
than
stronger
most.
than. There was one that was stronger than the others, but we don't really know.
Do you know any?
She asks, did he cast spells?
No.
No.
Leader then.
Good to know. What can you tell us about the leader's spellcasting abilities?
Let's see. She explains that that there's a shrine that they go to near here. Casts what's he cast? Casts
Would she even know?
60.
Maybe a divine or arcane at least. I mean, just give like an idea.
Well, she said that he goes to a shrine. That's probably divine enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's Albrin the Green. Aegis. Yeah, divine.
I think that's fair. That's fair enough to know about. Do you know where the shrine is? Can you give us directions?
She points down the pathway you haven't taken yet. This way.
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay. Thank you very much. We will. You have a route or an area you normally frequent, or are you?
I come by here every week or so.
Oh, good. All right. Sounds awesome.
We will definitely keep an eye out for you.
Explains, I know that the Darklands are dangerous, but I'd be able to give you a consistent source of trade.
That's very, very kind of you. We've been in much need of that.
On news, though.
Yep. So we're gonna go deal with the previous owners, and we'll see you next week or so.
Cool. So, yay, you have a consistent trade now. So you all go down this way then. Yes.
The fuck?
Perception.
See a door here? You hear a clattering from around the corner where Humam from around the corner where Humam is. And Humam, I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth check when you get there. So, Humam, big ass scorpion made of crystal.
Holy what?
Oh, let's see here. The tunnel opens to a long irregular cavern. Continues for. Oh yeah, that's a separate thing. Partial collapse mars the symmetry of this large circular chamber. Crude carvings of reptilian heads and bodies cover the wall, snaking around empty sockets in the stone walls. A thin bluish mist hovers in the air, swirling gently. The mist rises above halfway up the walls like a diaphanous ocean. This domed circular gallery suffers from the frequent redesigns of the dungeon's varying inhabitants. Let's see. Planes on what this creature is. Planes, you know, this is a Chrismal. And I'll find you what you're looking for here in a second. We'll need battle music here in a second. So Chrismals, an animated cluster of translucent crystal shaped disturbingly like a gemstone scorpion scuttles into an aggressive stance. Terran, they're good at perception. They can hide in rocky areas. Chrismals can sense the presence of any crystals or gems within 30 feet as if using the scent ability. Can launch a tail spike as a ranged attack that shatters, dealing damage. And, does less damage if it does. They originate in the deepest caverns of the plane of Earth, wind up on the material plane through mishaps. Let's see, seeks only to reproduce by gathering stones, crystals, and gemstones, creating a facsimile of its own body, and jolting the new creature of life with a burst of its own life energy. It will detect magic, ghost sound, mage hand, silent image. Spell-like abilities, but that's all that you'd know.
Is it automatically hostile?
Neutral, let me check a thing here.
The module probably says how it acts upon us entering or upon detecting us.
Frustrated from hunger.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to just kind of rush you. Initiative.
Was Humam 20 feet ahead of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the choice he made with his life.
Okay. God damn it. Cursed with low initiative.
See here. What's this thing's initiative?
I have the same speed as you. Humam. You're gonna go off and start your own party by yourself? Party of one?
He's gonna go hang out with the merchant chick.
Algoic, you go first.
Okay, he delays. So I will, I guess, cast guidance, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and ready action to attack. That's the end.
Okay. It's looking like a double move. Gets me. I'm gonna be nice. Put me there.
All right. So, seeing what's in front, the Chrismal is going to Kitty.
Okay, as soon as he triggers my ready to action.
Get your ready to action going. That hits. Eight.
No, it's not. I don't know that that'll ever be a crit threat. 6 damage, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
And me.
Yeah, that's in there.
Okay.
Good crunch, and it's hurt by it, but it's going to attempt to get the kitty with its stinger. Here, what's its basic stuff? Here it is. Okay. $24.
That hits the kitty.
So the crystal cuts in for... Okay, that's not too bad. Damage.
That is, in fact, too bad, actually. But
That's significant.
This is from
yeah.
a JRPG.
That's at least.
that's
So,
half.
Yeah, that's about at least around half. You know, about 10 or-
But Algoic, you're going next. You
You don't have to
provoke.
You don't have to provoke.
That misses. Let's see, 10 will not hit it. Okay. Damage.
You didn't have to provoke.
He wanted to flank. Like, he could have just gone up to it, but he wanted to flank, so that's why he provoked.
Even with flanking, but like it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 30 movement to just skirt around and get to where he wants to be.
Yeah, I think Kevin is right.
So I mean, it's what you would do. Unless you don't want to. It's going to roleplay different.
Okay, after him is me. I'm gonna move here, and drop a guidance. And, Kitty is going to bite. What?
Delayed.
So, Humam has moved before me in initiative.
Okay. In 20 minutes, I'm gonna want to end.
Yeah.
Move to there and single attack. 14 probably doesn't hit.
Hopefully we can kill it by then.
Let me check its AC. Not enough. And even with a 16.
God damn it.
Why would it be 6?
Hey, do your stuff.
Who? I'm...
Yeah, Puppy, your turn now.
Bite. Claw. Claw.
20 hits.
10 points of damage.
11.
I factored in.
Oh, well.
It's a good amount of damage. It's starting not to look too good.
Next level, it'll be 2 points, by the way.
Oh, that's really
Okay.
nice.
I'm moving. I'm gonna try and shoot it. I get 4, no.
And let's see. It's got... Hey, Mom? This... My lock.
Humam's first.
First, because delays. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. That hits. Thing's still correct. Da, da, da. Da. Hey, guess what?
Killed it?
Cool.
Awesome.
I want to stop.
Alright.
It's fair, it's almost time. Another combat would put it overtime, probably.
Yeah. Plus, there'd be some wrap-up shit.
I don't
and it
wanna
always
do,
takes
I
time.
don't want to do another
1 second, my
combat.
family's yelling at me. I'll, see you next time. You're almost level 4. It's almost done with stuff. I gotta go check stuff, so I'll
Okay,
talk to you guys
who
later.
is doing Saturday?
I guess you are.
Loot.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright,
Is
cool.
that
Catch you guys Friday.
Okay.
Kevin, be sure to get loot when